There you go. It takes a second because I run two OBSs.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. No worries.
And then I gotta set it up a little bit afterwards too. So hello everyone from the YouTubes probably because no one's here. If you're watching this pre-recorded. All right, so let's go in. Just got to make a few changes. And then, do you prefer to be called BV?
Yeah. BV is good.
Okay. I usually don't use a lot of names. I use a lot of like pronouns and stuff. I don't know. It's just a
Yeah.
habit of
No worries.
working with a lot of people and everything. So, all right, let's get that going. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. A little
So,
busy, but doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Not bad. So where in the world do you hail from?
So I am from Massachusetts,
Mm-hmm.
um, in the U.S., of course.
Yep.
Um, I grew up near Boston. Been in
Okay.
Massachusetts my whole life. Um, yeah, I mean, it's nice out here. I like it. It's fun.
No, nice. Yeah, this isn't this is live, Guppy, but some people do watch it afterwards. Like not live, obviously. Like usually with me living in Japan, not everyone can watch all my stuff live because sometimes my hours are very irregular for for most people. So yeah, a lot of people just watch it. Hey, Anderson Souza, how's it going? From Brazil? Yeah. So I do have a heat pad today. It was a little funny story.
Lucky
I
you.
was at a this morning. I went to a convenience store to get some breakfast and lunch because Japanese convenience stores are like crazy. You'd be surprised. Like imagine 7-Eleven where everything was crazy delicious, and that's what it is. Even they do have
I've
7-Elevens out here too.
I've heard there's good vending machines
Yeah, vending
in Japan.
machines, but I'm telling you, the convenience stores, you could if you ever visit like Japan or just Asia in general, even Korea, they have crazy convenience stores where the food's like really delicious. They're like fresh. They have a bakery there, the one I go to, and they just bake fresh stuff. So I
Wow.
got yeah, but I like bent over to grab like a breakfast sandwich, and I like pulled something in my back. Like an old man.
Oh,
Just one of those days, you know, you're like, oh.
it
Yeah, but
happens. It happens.
I'm sure we're like similar in age. I'm like 30, 35. So
Yeah, no, I'm 37, turning 38 in April.
yeah, so but the military just worked my body. So still gotta
Aged a little faster.
I just got them city miles, you know. All right, so today we're gonna do some remodding of BV's account. So he has a 13.1 million GP account. It's a little larger than normal, right? Than the huge. So Kyber 2. We talked about the lacklusterness of his GAC already. So
Um,
yeah, 8 million characters, 5-inch ships, 34,000. Yeah, so this is a like I imagine close to the first day account. Like when did you start playing? Like probably within the month of it coming out?
yeah, yeah, like second week.
Yeah, how'd you hear about it? You just saw a commercial or something?
I mean, I've always been a Star Wars fan. It's it's something that's always been interesting to me, and yeah, I just saw an ad, I think, and got into it. I took a little break, like 4 years after playing, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now I'm really back into the full swing of things. Um, been that way for a few years, and yeah, love it.
So, how do you like the game now compared to when it was before, like when it first started?
It's definitely more interesting. There's definitely more. There's more options, right? So it's easier to find something that you like. I feel like in today's state of the game than it was. When it was new, I mean, it was great. It was Star Wars. It was something everyone could enjoy, but now there's just more options for everybody, and with all the new stuff they're pumping out, along with like going along with the TV shows, it's fun. It's fun. It just allows it gives you another avenue for Star Wars content.
I think they were pretty smart with their like the characters they had initially, because not all of them were like absolute garbage. Because if did you play the Lord of the Rings game when it came out?
I actually never did.
Oh, really? You did not miss out. Like,
Good to hear.
yeah, it's a very crap game. But I tried it out just because I was like, it would be nice to play something from start. And I played it, and I was
Yep.
like, this was horrible. But I think a big problem was they had like a lot of crap characters no one cared about. But in the start, they did have a lot of the characters that people cared about, right? Like Jedi Knight Anakin, Snips, Darth Vader. I don't know how long they came out from
Clone
after.
Wars, Chewie, of course.
Yeah, but there's like the older characters. Like there was still characters that were like, this is Star Wars. It wasn't
Yeah,
it wasn't like they came out and they were like, you could only play Jawas and you can only play Tuskens and you can only play like generic Jedi number one, like Jedi Consular,
yeah.
or like they had actual Star Wars characters in it. And I think that was probably what helped it take off in the beginning, even though the gameplay
Absolutely.
wasn't great and the characters weren't like you're like year 7 and 6 and whatever for forever. But yeah, I thought that was like interesting.
Honestly, the craziest thing with the improvement in this game that you don't really notice is like the UI changes. Like
Well,
if you
this
go back and you watch like videos or you look at screenshots from when the game first came out, I mean even 5 years after the game came out, it's completely different.
yeah, where they all had like
Looks so
weird
much better
gold,
now.
the weird
Yeah,
borders, and yeah, so I do think the UI, because it's like very small changes over time, but they really do add up. And even though a lot of people
it
don't
does.
like these new portraits, just because some of them are just really difficult to differentiate, like clone troopers, you're like, who are
Yeah.
you? What is it,
I still have to click the characters to figure it out.
yeah, it's super annoying, especially when we're doing like events or something. I remember doing the JMK event and I'm like, okay, I have to kill the fives variant. Which one's the fives variant? Like I have no idea. I was like, I think this kind of looks like the fives portrait, and then I killed that one. It ended up being right, but that's one things where it's like a little annoying. Where it's like I don't know. I like if I get a sacrifice, it's a little annoying, but not a big deal. But I do remember looking at it and being like, they all legit look exactly the same. So yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, Burrito Express said I'm about to install new cabling inside a skyscraper. It may sound like that, but this character or this account is modded very well for a lot of the things that matter. So if we let's look at his GLs real quick. Like excellent mods all around. Like crit damage triangle, tons of protection, tons of speed, okay damage. Like SOKR is modded very well. A little slower than mine, for shame. But I'm not a prescriber of a health SOKR personally. I don't think this was here when I looked at it the first time. Do you change how
Mhm.
you mod your SOKR?
Yes, I think it might have been changed for TW. I shuffle a lot of my mods around for territory wars.
Yeah,
Um,
so
Put a lot less
why
focus on the GLs.
Yeah, why the I know so who is it? Calvin Awesome does the full health SOKR. I'm not a big fan of it. Why do you prescribe to it?
So I mean, right now with the current with the current meta, it's something that I've ran for I don't know maybe 2 months, right? With the health and speed
Hmm.
sets. Um, it is something that I could totally change. It is not something that I'm locked into. It's just something that has worked for me over the last yeah like 2 months, as I said, and I haven't really found a reason to
To
change.
change.
too many of my GL mods around. I
I
mean, obviously, if you think that
I
something's 10 times better, I'll do it. But
I
I
do
don't know.
think at least. Oh man. All right, so sort these by speed. At least a crit damage triangle, like health, 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 totally fine. But I think if you go with at least like a crit damage triangle, that would be a ton better.
Yeah, no, I'm totally open to it. It's yeah, I mean, it's
You have
with
a
my GLs,
you have a
it's
surprisingly a low amount of speed crit damage triangles.
I do. Yeah, I've been trying to get some more up and some more up and running. But as I said, I've been pretty lazy with the account over the last few weeks, but I've been trying to get back into the swing of things, and probably will change a bunch of stuff around soon and get some more stuff farmed.
Yeah, let's look at here. I just saw something that was a little strange. A little strange. So, what is it up with this health set over here?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. This is so the whole reason why I'm looking forward to a remod is because there are a lot of characters that I have kind of left behind that I had a certain maybe mod set on, or certain mods on that are either like older characters that are a little less relevant, or just certain things that were meta specific that I have not changed around. Um, that's honestly a lot of the remodding that needs to be done to my account is older stuff that has uh, zero value in the game right now. Um, because I mean, with how many characters there are in game these
What
days,
what
it needs to be changed.
So this is what I was talking about. Is that Chewbacca? Like what is this? What is this Wookiee? Is that Chewbacca right there?
I think
Is
so. Yeah, it
is
is
that
Chewbacca.
okay? What a stupid looking face, right? Like look at this
Absolutely.
ugly MFer over here. Like look how they destroyed my boy. Out of all the Wookiees, Chewbacca, the best of them all, ironically, looks the worst.
I do. I think I liked his. Without seeing it, it's hard to say, but I think I did like his previous picture much better. There are a few with the new like character, whatever you call it, the new character profiles and stuff like that. With the new changes, there are a few that are just like, I don't know, you can't tell them apart, or they just don't look right.
So with your mastery, you actually hit above 100% crit chance. So this is fine.
Nice.
So you actually don't have to worry about that. All right. So I would like to get the damage up. Why was the damage so low on that Han? Not a big
It's
deal. Oh, maybe no offense percent. I don't know.
I don't have too many offense secondaries, I don't think, on him right now.
Hmm.
Um I actually have a lot of defense secondaries on him at the moment, which is a little weird. Um
It's,
on this
I don't hate defense.
it's it's good, but they're like that mod right there, 26 speed, 15, 16%, almost, yeah, 15% defense. It could definitely be used elsewhere. And that's kind of the problem that I've run into recently with my mods is I just haven't swapped things over, or
There's
and
not
there are just better characters they could be used on.
There's not a lot of believe it or not, there's not a lot of defensive characters that like in TW, yeah, 100% I would move this in TW to Embo. Like this would be like a prime Embo mod because it has everything. Oh no, I'm sorry. Protect. Never
It,
mind. Yeah,
yeah,
so like I would love if it was protection primary, then I would love defensive. But the thing with crit damage sets is there's not. I don't know why you have crit damage on the armor.
again, I have no idea either.
I feel like
Like,
I'm just like running in circles of like, look at this, look at this.
and that's
Yeah.
what it is, and this is why, like, none of them are swapped over is because there's 200 something, 250 plus characters in the game, and there are mods on here that I put on months ago, almost a year ago, and it's just hasn't
Yeah,
been swapped back.
I think for let me check or verify, but I'm pretty sure for the armor I would want speed, like because she pretty good chance that you just want her to survive and then to take her turn pretty much, and sometimes take 2 turns.
That's all it is. 2
Yeah,
turns most of the time.
yeah, sometimes yeah, health and
Maybe
speed
back.
with yeah. So I 100%. I should take notes here. I'm gonna start like as I go through. Let's take some notes. So 100% I wanted Radis. Let's look at armor, SOKR, crit damage. Um, on Chewbacca. This is what I want to look at. Did you? I know I asked you to take a. Did you make a list of some things you wanted to revisit? Maul. So I don't like this. So let's take a look at that and see how we can. Honestly, for accounts like yours, it would if I did this like 100%. It would. This was like a 7 hour like thing. I
Yeah,
would be
absolutely.
like. This is something where I should spend like multiple
I could spend
multiple.
5 days on this, just doing it for 2 hours a day and probably not get everything that I need to get done.
Yeah, 100%. I like Paz. Paz is a good character.
Fantastic character right now.
Whoa. You use your Phoenix, right?
Um, less than less than a lot of other people. For Sabine right now, her main use is with her Kron.
Yeah.
And her speed, while it does matter, uh, it it's a little bit less needed with the current Datacron, just because she's getting a bonus turn every second. Um, so I think I took some speed mods off of her for the current set or for the last set.
These are really horrible mods.
Yeah,
These are the worst. The worst. This is like I expected more of you. And, yeah. All right.
I mean, there's a reason I'm doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, those are really bad. Gar Saxon. So, do you ever use these guys? Just as like,
So
we'll put this on the
recently, no.
bar, Gar. I think it's still good, right? So, especially in threes, because
It beats
you
a
don't,
lot of stuff in threes.
yeah, you don't have to throw Maul or like Lord Vader by himself, and then you keep Maul, Gar Saxon, Imperial Super Commando, and those are really that's really strong, especially with your relics. Like you have good relics; these guys are really good. I would love to see them modded with tenacity. Hey DCU, how's it going? But I would like
Okay.
to see these worked on a little bit more. So
Yeah.
let's see what we got. I've already found 3 characters that I need to remod with tenacity. I don't know what your tenacity depth is.
It's not the best. I honestly I have a lot of health mods. I have a lot of health mods.
Hmm.
That's one of the reasons why
Characters are modded with
a
health
lot of my
mods.
characters are modded with like at least one health set.
Hmm.
Um, which is both useful and at the other and sometimes it's just not needed. Like there are better sets. Um, but with this sort of account, it's always the balancing act of what mod is good in on what character, and then you have to find like you're always going to end up taking some of these mods off of characters that need them. So you have to figure out which mods are going to provide the most overall impact.
Yeah, I get it. The most impact for your characters.
Yeah, yeah. And it's for multiple characters. Like I can't just like obviously I could mod one team and make it the one of the best modded teams in the
Where
game
do where
with
do
the
you
mod
use
set.
your where do you use your Night Sister? Do you use her
Nothing.
at all? Nothing?
Nope. Well, PW. She was much more useful, and she had a lot more. She had a lot better mods when she had her Datacron. Because I did use her on both Lord Vader and with unaligned Force user team. Um, so yeah, that's where those mods are. Or that's why those mods are there.
Man, you're doing Snips dirty over here. I'm very so for having a focus on health mods. I'm really surprised on your depth of health. Did you not? Do you work your
Oh,
arrows the same way that you work? He's a little quiet. Really? Here, can you guys hear him fine? Can you say something?
test.
Test. Such depth, such knowledge.
Such depth. Oh yeah.
Here, let me open up the volume settings. Yeah, it is a little difficult. Here, let me. My Discord's all the way up. I gotta turn my. Can you say something now? Oh man, that's loud.
Yes.
Can you guys? Does that affect anything for you guys? Does yeah, can you say a full sentence?
I am on my. I'm using my headphones right now, so if the mic is bad, it's probably right there. I don't have my actual mic set up right at the moment.
No, no worries. I think I can hear you perfectly fine. I don't know how. All right, so DCU says it's fine. So I don't know. I think it's fine there. I don't have very many options to boost your like you're pretty much turned up all the way. I'm really loud comparatively. Thanks,
Yeah.
Guppy. I'm just a loud guy, I guess. All right. So yeah, I'm a little surprised with the depth of your arrows though, especially like health with health is super common,
Lacking.
right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is like especially if you're farming like a ton. I would have for the age of your account, I would have hoped a little more, but not a big deal. We'll kind of jump through that. Louder than a second. Yeah, sorry, Guppy. I can turn myself down, but I don't know how that affects things or if that's better.
Does it work to like turn your mic down and then
Well,
turn
well the
general sound up or something?
no, like everything's at 100% is the thing. So like
Okay.
yeah, so not my mic isn't super loud. I can turn my mic down a little if you guys want. But I understand, yeah, because if I pre-record this, right, then I can in my editor I can adjust like gains, like turn up everyone's volume and then limit the max so that even if you're quieter than me, I can kind of like even it out. But live,
Yep.
I'm kind of like limited to my tools, and my tools I don't have because um there's some sound software that can do it. Like a lot of content creators, believe it or not, they run their voice through a changer. So like even Scribe, uh, who is it? The Asteroid Mac, even Arnold, like that's not their real voice. That's like a makeup, you know. They add some
Yeah.
depth into it or whatever they're doing. I don't know, but that's not their actual voice. So I don't do that. I think I don't know. I'm not one of those people where I'm like I hate the sound of my voice and I change it. But so I don't have software that like changes audio gain and stuff like that. I just have the tool sets that I have through OBS and the normal like Windows. And right now I don't have anything that can like because he's pretty much like 100% on my
I can also
stuff.
just try to speak a little louder in general. Um,
Yeah, you can.
if that helps too.
Yeah, just
Just
put
obviously don't want to be yelling.
a little bass in your voice, you know. Like,
Oh
but
yeah.
all right, cool. So let's just go through. So your GLs for the most part are fine. I don't like that C arrow all that much because I know you probably don't care about C, right? You're like, yeah, whatever. He does what I
He
need.
does the job that
Yeah.
he does the job that I need at the moment with the mods that he has.
Yeah, but in the future, I would like to see if you do get a decent health with secondary speed, I would like to see it on speed for all the ones that you have here. I think that would be benefited the most here. And even and that's why I say this one, but if I do this one, like he does lose a little bit of health here. Like here, I'll show you. So I was thinking about this, gains a little bit of speed, loses like negligible amount of health and negligible amount of damage, but it's like negligible amount of speed, you know what I mean? So, and if it was closer to like
Yeah.
500 or something, I would say, yeah, like absolutely. So, but
Yeah, I
it's,
mean, right now with my C, it's just at 272 speed, or I think it's sad. It's good enough. As you said, it does the job it needs to. I really don't find too many uses for C that require him to be super fast.
so do you have like a cup cron or something?
I have a lot of them.
Do you use it?
Yes, I do. In 5v5, I'll use it.
Is is it good? Like, what do you use it with? JMK or Padme or?
No, so, well, I use it with yeah, Queen Amidala. It does it frees up some other units to go other places.
All right. Well,
Which is why I use it.
I'm gonna switch these arrows for him.
Okay.
So for Queen Amidala and Cup, you could give Cup this piece of shit one, and at least this one gives him more survivability, more offense, a little more speed. And I think I would rather have that on C than because you like sometimes C just like fucking fails, right? You're just like you loser.
It does happen.
You're just like freaking loser. But I would like to. Everything else here is fine. This is good, right? And then this is good. So it has what it needs. But I would like this is a good mod overall. So I would like it, all GLs are like stat hungry and
Yeah.
Cup stats are so poor to start out with. I don't think these percents are really like moving the needle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, and with Cup, he definitely doesn't need his stats. With the Kron, it's always nice to get his assist
Hmm.
on his special and stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. He probably does not need that 6% offense or whatever it has. His offense is already very, very negligible.
Yeah, so I'll just. So, and I'm not saying like defund the cup or anything like that. I'm just saying, just switching these out. Yeah. See, his stats are like doesn't matter, right? Like piece of shit stats or piece of shit character. So
Yeah,
it's
I mean
whatever.
he's there for the
Yeah, for the
Kron,
Datacron.
and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not the best cup in the game. That's like meme man number one. You got to come right. You got to come with your aim game if you're trying to get the best cup in the game. All right.
Yeah, no, I'd have to desecrate my mods to make him anywhere close
Yeah,
to
the
the
best.
best in the game.
Yeah. So that's let's look at SOKR for since your GLs are so easy or not easy, but so I just like just the way that ramping works, like a crit damage triangle is really important, right? Like
Okay.
I do think so, and while having a S ton of health is important too for survivability, I would like to see him better.
Yeah. Yeah, the crit damage speed triangles is definitely a place where I've been trying to
And
farm up a little bit more.
yeah, and you can
Um,
see like this is real negligible, right? Like the damage is similar. You lose a little bit of armor. The health is pretty negligible. 180k health is still a lot, but that
yeah,
crit damage percent is pretty huge. And then we can put that health one on Darth Revan. And because Darth Revan is
Mhm.
just is just good, right? Like
Yeah, he
it,
can. Yeah, he can take that health one for sure.
yeah, because I do like survive. Believe it or not, I like survivability on Darth Revan. So
Mhm.
crit damage would be great, but offense,
Yeah,
even
at this point,
I
health is probably better on him, to be
yeah,
honest.
I think I have survivability. So this right here, he still has like good offense, decent potency, whatever defense. So still a banger overall, I think. Just a little more survivability, and then he gets like so many stacks of ferocity, and he's more of there for the control at this point than for the raw damage.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So yeah, I don't think he's the one guy I believe it or not I think I have like a crit chance on him because it has like 28 speed or something. So I just have
Yep,
mine
you just
like
got him
crazy
fast. Yeah.
fast. Yeah, because it's like a legacy, but he has also like survivability, and and he does, believe it or not, like banger damage. Like he still hits with all
Oh,
those
he does.
stacks of ferocity. He doesn't need and he does. I think he does. Does he do physical or special damage? Yeah, so he does special
Special.
damage. So his special damage is always like a lower crit chance. So that's why my crit chance primary, believe it or not, isn't bad on a special damage character because they crit so infrequently, and that's why
Yep.
I have it anyways, because his like if you have a crit damage triangle here, it's still technically, if you math it out, I think it's like in the 30% or something. It's still the best pure damage, but for flat for special damage, because it is on the lower end, I think in the least amount of crit damage triangles you have, that it would be better to kind of like, I think we're in concurrence here, but
Yeah. I mean, the reason I had that mod on him was just support cron. I
uh-huh.
mean, 42% boost to an already ramped or to ramping a 42% boosted stat is always better.
Hmm.
You just ramp a lot faster. And in fives, I was
So
using
you,
him with
just think
support
about
cron.
what you said, right? But then apply that same fundamentals to SOKR. Like
Yeah.
that's like, yeah, but
Yeah, that's the
you got the idea right. But I think because SOKR, especially if you're using them to counter like Night Sisters or something, his health does not matter at all. Like you take his health practically to like one with the crew, like, but he needs to like go out, run that turn meter, and do as much damage as possible to kill him. So like even as the meta switches, I don't mind this SOKR that you have because the stats are right. Like you have banger damage because he's R9. You have decent speed, and then you just have like a ton of health, which also it works on his survivability. So it's like a jack of all trade. But I think that crit damage triangle is very important. It's just like it's a, a game changer.
Yep. I mean, it'll probably help in threes too. Just ramp. I mean, I know threes is going to be over by the time this changes, but
Yeah.
I, yeah. Now that I actually said that out loud about
Yeah.
ramping, it
Yeah, I know. I was like,
makes me seem silly.
yeah, I was like, yeah, you got the core fundamentals. You like that 42% when they ramp. I was like, yes,
Yep.
exactly.
I
Yeah, we're on the same page now. All right. Um, do this. So Maul's an important character. I'd like to get him. I know like speed can be important, but you want him when he's jazzing his hands to be jazzier, right? Let's see what we can do here. What do you use your Darth Vader for?
um nothing. I mean, he was right now mainly. It was I honestly mainly just used him with Bane for relic levels. Um, So that can definitely be that mod can be taken off for sure. I think with Vader, I was using. I mean, it might be a leftover like PW mod. I'm not 100% sure. Um, I had him pretty fast for TW since I'm in that smaller guild now. Um,
Okay.
it's probably not necessary.
Like with Afra or something.
Yep. Afra is, I use him for 'cause a lot of the guilds that we face, since we're a tiny little guild, compared to what I could be in, there are a lot of them have like geo walls. He actually can do some very good work, and it makes it easier to kind of split up his. It makes it easier to split up some like Emperor Palpatine and Starkiller and other teams to kind of counter geos.
Hey, shout out to the wolf. Do you want to say hi to the wolf? How you doing, dude? I do think SOKR can ramp, but his survivability is 180k. Like he's a well modded SOKR. But how are you doing, dude? Mr. Wolf. Always a pleasure to see you. Would you like to say hi, BB, to Mr. Wolf?
Hello, hello. How you doing?
All right. Looking to see what we can do for this. I'm gonna defund your Fennec.
Fair enough. And also on the note of snips, I think now I'm remembering the reason I had her, or I have terrible mods on her, was because I was switching around some mods last three territory wars ago, and I think I just needed that mod somewhere else, and I didn't really need snips to be the best.
That's a really good mod right here.
Thank you. I mean, that's the whole thing with my account is I have decent mod depth. I have good mod depth. It's just it's a good mod depth on wrong characters sort of situation. Like those Vader mods.
They're fine. Just trying to see. I don't know if I want to change your. I don't mind Han having your health set because you have over 100% crit chance, so it's not like you need a crit chance set.
Yeah, he's
Is that
he's
Phasma?
kind of one of those characters where he could kind of use he could use the additive health when you already have his other targets, like the crit chance and his damage already kind of push pretty high. I don't think I need to like add too much to him. So I'd rather just add survivability than get even more damage or even more crit chance or whatnot.
Is this Jar Jar?
I think I can't tell. I can't really see. Yeah, that's Jar Jar.
Do you want on your mall as much protection as you can?
So right now in threes at least,
Mm-hmm.
he's not on my Lord Vader team.
Yeah.
Lord Vader is either on defense with a Datacron and Royal Guard and Thrawn, as you saw before, or he's just soloing a random team on offense. He actually does have, I think he has some pretty good solos and threes on offense. So I haven't really been using my maul too much with him. But in general for fives, especially, he definitely could use some more protection.
Okay. Hmm. I'm not. I'm just like playing around
Yeah, of course.
with the options here. Because I would like to get more damage.
Yeah, it's definitely needed. It's always the question is, I don't know. It's hard to find a good place to take it from.
Yeah. Because I don't want to. I don't want to take your. I don't want to lose a lot of your survivability, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hmm. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind defunding the Dark Trooper, but I also don't want to lose a lot of your speed too. Yeah, let's maybe this one. Hmm. Because the overall stats we change here, like obviously this isn't. Here, let's revert this back.
It doesn't have
Well,
the offense set, so
yeah, we'll come back to this guy. We'll come back to Maul. Because I don't. Here, let's add him to the bottom. Let's look at your GAR ISC. So, what do you use your GAR ISC for?
So right now it either goes I put it on defense with Maul and the Datacron. And I also use it for Gungans if I want to save Star Killer for another team. As I mentioned, Star Killer right now is my Gungan counter.
Yeah.
Um, so it's either for it's either used on against Gungans or defense really.
It's a very fast cat you have here. This is like lightning fast.
Yeah, she's quick.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's a need anymore now that Kron was dusted to have her, because before it was like fastest cat wins the mirror, right?
Yep.
But still doesn't matter, right? Like you can still have her ridiculously fast.
Yeah, she's still good to be fast, but now with against uh low, it's not you can't really take out the opponent cat the
Hmm.
same way that you would against with the Padme team.
Well, when I do
Um,
the mirror, I try to keep Cat stunned until I can get to mini ult and then kill her before she can use her before she can kill your tank. Pretty much is how I do
yeah,
it. I don't know if you mirror it, but I like plo Kron mirror and then keep the enemy cat stunned the whole time until I can kill her, which is like you have to cycle through like 2 or 3 turns or something to get that done.
Yep. No, I honestly with this in threes, I don't think I've actually faced JMK with Plokron on defense yet.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's keeping it on
Offense.
offense, um, which I mean, it's what I'm doing too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is honestly kind of nice because then I'm able to use my JMK either just for any old team that I just need a free win against, or if there's like a Great Mothers, obviously I'll use my JMK. But even in the Great Mother's case, I probably don't need her as fast as she is.
Yeah, I think it's still nice to have her fast because you need to get that great mother out as soon as you can.
Yeah, as soon as you can, but most of the time against uh like in with the three team with Morgan and Spirit, she's still like even if I took 15, 20 speed off of her, she'd probably still be fast enough to kill Great Mothers before um before anyone else gets a turn on that team.
Yeah. So and this is when I first looked at your account, I was like, your mod depth is very high. So your speeds on all these characters are like very, very good. Mm, I don't know if I go offense here. I think this could be better use for someone else. Give them survivability, I guess.
The reason I have offense on him right now is just because with that team, uh, sometimes it can lack a little bit of damage to in the sense of putting like if it's on defense, putting them on a clock.
Yeah.
Especially if like because Kyle and the summoned rebel soldier are kind of the only real sources of damage on that team besides Saw's like opening. But it's that's why I have the offense on him right now.
Really irregular stop modding.
Yeah,
So I do have to ask, why do you have an offense? Is it just you just don't have the
I
what sets did you have here? I think it was these. And
for Step, it's when I remodded him uh maybe a month and a half ago. I think it was more of just a question of I didn't have anything else that worked better that could be taken off uh, another another character. Um, so I wasn't. It was more of a this is what I have. I didn't want to take anything else off.
um, what do you use your dash for?
Dash right now. He is a kind of all around with the attacker cron. I use him on offense
Like
against
dash on Chewy or
yeah dash on Chewy if I don't obviously need my CLS or whatever, or if I don't use my Han somewhere else. There's a few teams. I don't know off the top of my head. There's a few teams that I always kind of look at like on like the counters page of GG,
I
where
would
it's like, oh, Dash is 95% against this team. It just
I would
works.
yeah. I would just like take Cheroots or yeah. Is Cheroot super important to you right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
For fives, I'm not sure. He will probably have a little bit more use in fives, just for a Rogue One split. Um, but it's not to the point where he needs that. He probably doesn't. He probably doesn't need that mod.
Well, you could like it's not like we're completely gonna leave them hanging.
No, of
So
course.
I would like to see. I don't know what you're doing with your Omicrons, but I would like to see stops. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, that's on my list right now. I think you saw I only have like 4, and I am trying to save for Ezra,
Yeah.
and obviously any other um Ahsoka related Omicrons. Not obviously not for Ahsoka herself, but
So
for her general team. Um, but
that wasn't Chewbacca. Who?
was
What?
it not?
No, it
Who was
wasn't.
that?
I don't know. Like he doesn't have a crit chance mod on that because that's what I was looking. I was like, why does he have a crit chance mod? Um, yeah, this is fine.
Who was that? Was that
I have no idea. Let's look at the Wookiees.
which Wookiee was that?
What stupid Wookiee was it? There's
It
Chewbacca.
looked.
Oh, it's Vandor.
Oh, it's Vandor.
It's
Okay,
Vandor. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is yeah, whatever.
it's okay.
Yeah,
It does what I need to do.
I don't mind stealing him if I need to, but
Yeah,
yeah. But I was looking. I was like, what stupid picture is that? Vandor Chewbacca.
it
There
is.
you go.
It
See,
is
that's why
Vandor.
it's so hard. Like, look at how stupid these three right here. Like, I don't care about veteran smuggler Chewbacca, but look how dumb these these three portraits look. They're just like the worst. They're all like Chewbacca too. Like all of Chewbacca's are just the worst. At
Yeah,
least like Zalbar has better lighting or something. I don't know. But
I
and
honestly
Tarful,
wouldn't be surprised if there's been a few times where I've accidentally used the wrong Chewbacca, just because of their portraits.
yeah.
Um, there's a good chance that I have.
Yeah, this is why the sets are really important.
And those 3 right there just look identical.
Yeah, 100%. I
Andor,
thought that was.
Smuggler, and Clone Wars.
All right, where's your armor? So, I don't know if we can if all right, sort by speed. Like I would like to get her faster. She has like good mods overall, but
Yeah, she has the right mods. It's just not. It's a question of how fast do I need her. Right now, obviously, she's being used with Slicker for uh for the Leia counter. Um, she does probably need to be faster for that, but I don't know how much that's going to change in fives. How much that Leia on defense approach is gonna change.
yeah, because I don't even know with the characters that you have. Because let's say like we defund Maul and give her like a your speeds are so high compared to what you have available. I would have to take from like Maul, Thrawn, not there.
Yeah,
Another like, and I'm sure you would like it a semi-fast Thrawn. I don't mind
yeah,
taking from. Well, I don't think your bounty hunters is too important to your.
not at this point. No.
Yeah, because
I
I don't mind
I mean
making
it's
them a
nice
little
to have a
slower.
fast boss, but probably not necessary.
Yeah,
He's
because
working that.
here it's just
Yeah.
only. Is it really that big of a deal to like defund those characters to get this much speed? Because if I could, yeah.
Mm. Um,
Well, here let's see this one because this one's kind of like crap. Who is that?
I think
Is
that's
that
fives.
fives? Yeah, fives doesn't have to be crazy fast. Or
Yeah, you can
Juhani.
take that. Juhani is a TW
Yeah.
leftover that doesn't need to be there except for TW obviously. And that's what it is. Like my loadouts right now are kind of it's a mix between my GAC loadouts and my TW loadouts because they've kind of gotten more and more mixed up as I've paid less and less attention to exactly what is changing. Um, so
Yeah, I don't mind doing something like this. Where were the Thrawn ones? I
the
think the
Thrawn, I
cross.
think, was the cross. Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
another five? Is that a fives mod?
I don't know what this. I don't know what these guys are. I think this is Arc Trooper, right? With the little piece of
Uh,
shit stick thing there.
yes, yeah, that is Arc Trooper. Okay.
Yeah, it's so
Um,
hard. It's so hard to tell the difference of these things. So I don't know.
and I mean,
Would you
there
rather?
are obviously 356.
Yeah, because I think that's a good amount. 22 more,
That is honestly, it's probably needed. It's probably
a little more
makes
reliable. Because
the yeah.
There's not a lot of. There's a lot of things that are faster than 334, but not like 350s. I think you're starting to go into the range of like you're going to be outspeeding a lot of things. And I think for
Yes.
because these count the armor is usually like instrumental in the counter. Like the armor doesn't get her 3 stacks, you lose,
The
right?
armor is the counter.
Yeah, so I think it's important to get this. She doesn't need crit damage. You lose a tiny, negligible amount of survivability just from the secondaries, but I think the speed is important. I'm gonna confirm this.
Definitely. I mean,
You cool with
yeah,
it?
confirm that. Oh, that's totally fine.
We'll go
It's
through and
definitely
we'll go through. Like I'm just gonna keep working, and then we'll go back and work on the stuff I changed. I don't think Seventh Sister needs to be this crazy fast. I'm not gonna like
probably
take
not.
her. I'm not gonna take her mods or whatever. But the way that the team works, I don't think they need to be like. I like them fast. I do, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
faster is always better, but you gotta find. I mean,
this is
what
a
is
this
she?
is this is a really great mod. Here, let me go look at your fucking SLKR. What piece of shit mod do you have here? I think that mod's too good for for Jedi Knight Revan. It's too good. It's a really good
Probably.
mod. I don't mind. Where is it at?
21. It's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's second fastest health.
it's such a good mod. Flat defense off. This is like. Let's see if
Yeah,
I
it
can.
even has more offense. I like it.
Let's see. I like that fatty health here. And then here, let's see. This is kind of a piece of shit mod for SOKR. I don't think we're gonna find
We
anything
can get
that
a what do we need? Speed?
speed. I don't think we're gonna
Three.
find a speed with health primary that's gonna be better than this though. Yeah. Yeah, so we're kind of stuck with your modding philosophy.
Yeah.
Here, let's look at this
Um,
one. I'm sure we could, let's see what we can find that's like in the world of this. With like, let's find health secondaries because that's important to your what you want.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Maybe if we do this,
Lose a little bit of health. Oh, it makes it fast.
585. Just like a few percentage, like because you lose 3% here,
Yeah.
but you gain. Like it's a little bit of armor, a little faster, but I don't know if it's really necessary. I think we could probably find a better home. We'll keep looking for a home for that Jedi Knight Revan one. But
I mean, there's definitely a better home. It's a great mod. It's just
yeah, it's just with your modding philosophy. Because if it was like a speed arrow here, this would be easy to change.
yeah. I mean, the question, if I put a speed arrow there,
You would lose a lot of
how
your
much?
health. Because like,
Yeah,
how fast
how
would he
much is it?
get? Here, let's look and see what we can do here. So this is vert. We could,
Mod's actually pretty nice.
yeah, we can
I
find
mean, I'd
another.
lose.
We could find
I'd lose.
another speed arrow for her.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of speed arrows.
So
586.
for a
So I'm
little bit of
losing.
damage. I don't know if 9k
It's a lot of health
health
to lose.
health is worth 11 speed. Little better armor.
Yeah.
I wish you had a better.
I mean, that makes him fast.
Yeah, it does make him really fast.
589. I mean, that's very fast. Wait, I gotta check to see what speeds are Flicker.
What is he right now? He's 575.
Yeah. I believe that's like if he went to 589. Yeah, that's a little faster.
A little more damage, a little more speed.
But we're losing 11, just under 10.5k health.
But you're gaining a little bit of armor, which I don't know how
What
much
is
that.
Yeah, what is that? Do you know what that like conversion is? Like if I gain 1% armor, how much health is that making up for?
I don't off the top of my head.
Okay, so I have zero clue. And it's probably something that might be a little useful to know. In this case, at least.
All right, here, let me read this Reddit. Go to Reddit. All right.
They have the answers to everything.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. So as armor plus 100, 400 armor equals 80% damage reduction, 10%, 2%. So it's about 1.1% damage reduction and 1.1.
That's
Your calculator.
So it's an extra 2k health, basically.
Yeah. It's like negligible. But
So
like,
I mean, it brings them up to 173, which is still 8k lower than where he was.
I think honestly, I think where your SOKR before was fine because it's still 575, still really fast.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
I don't.
it's one of those things. It's good enough, is it? Like
So yeah,
the mods might be better elsewhere.
So 589. The only thing is, if you're dealing with, you would probably outspeed a lot of things because like I don't think you're gonna find a Leia if you do need to use SOKR against Leia. Like you want to get out there first to stun Drogon. I don't think you're gonna have like that fast of. Have you ever met Leias that were above step 575 speed?
Like probably like one or two.
Yeah, because
I mean,
they're usually that's why I say 580 plus is so that you outspeed all the Leias. So because SOKR still is a viable Leia counter, and
yeah,
I like having the availability of it. And I think at 589 you're gonna outspeed all the things.
yeah, I mean, that's fast. That's very fast. But then again, like this GAC round, as I said, I had two mods on Flicker.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't obviously outspeed the Leia, and
Yeah.
I still won, right? So it's always a question of, yeah, you outspeed him, and you do need to outspeed him as far as, yeah, stunning Drogon. But how necessary is it?
That's it. Your judgment call. What do you want? Do you want to keep it or come
I'd
back
honestly,
to it?
I'd vote to keep it just because those mods are probably better elsewhere. Um, like I'd rather have that 8% whatever health speed arrow somewhere else, whether it's cat or it's if we decide to move it somewhere else.
So you want me to revert it?
Yeah, I would say so, unless you think that
No, no,
it's
I don't care. You can
completely
you can go
necessary.
with as long as the only thing I wanted was to change your crit damage. Like we did that. I'm totally okay with you having a little more health for a little less speed, if that's what you want.
Yeah, I like that approach better, especially once we added the crit damage.
Okay. Yeah, so this is fine. The only thing I would have liked is to put this on your C. So I would
Mm.
have like if we would have done that, then we could have moved this over to C, but not necessary because that would move his speeds to like where's the SOKR? That's the only thing of what I would like it for. If we did that, then that would move him to 489.
Very easy to get him to 500 from there. Yeah.
So
Um, it's hard to kind of visualize how much that 8K health really, uh, like what it really is.
but you
Like how
lose a
much
lot of
faster is that?
you lose a lot of damage here though, because does that crappy arrow have like yeah, it does have a lot of damage. I do
It
like
has,
some damage on C because when you're just like sitting there and he's like brr brr, like the more
you
damage
do
he
need the
does,
damage. It takes
yeah.
a
So
while.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind your C like that fatty for offense percent there. I think is fine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I
No,
think
yeah, I think we're on the right track there. Um,
I would all the way down here. Let's go find your freaking this dude. 100%. I think we need to reprioritize.
Radis, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I also do I have a bunch of mods on like my Tuscan team, and
I can defund the
um,
Tuscans.
we can defund the Tuscans because it's only going to be 5v5 GAC after. I mean, like it's not like I'll have another use for their mod set after this week, and it's the roster's already saved, so it doesn't really matter. Um,
Oh, okay. I'm not sorted by speed. I was like, why is that so fast? All right, but it's not. All right. Not a lot of options here, to be honest. I could definitely find something better than that. Like
I mean,
what's
10
on there.
speed is nothing, but
Yeah. You have a little bit of slicing material.
yeah,
This is
feel free to slice anything.
well, this is kind of like a piece of shit mod, but it could be a little less piece of shit, you know, like 31. I don't
Yeah,
know if I want to invest it in here, but if it hits like anything here other than flat offense, it's still good. Like this could be a decent Radis mod if it hit that one, you know? But it's still like not what I would prefer. Like I would rather slice this and then, yeah, everything here is good, honestly.
yeah. I mean, as long as it's,
There you go.
I mean, like that. Oh, boom. Nice.
So
Love to see it.
like these
I
have
mean, now
more,
that Finn mod's good.
yeah, these have more
Can't complain.
potential to be like worked. These gray ones that have like 15, they should be taken to this level. Man, that's a piece of shit.
Oof, oof.
But
10 defense. Let's go.
yeah, of course.
Well, defense. I mean,
Yeah, it's
it's
still
better
not
to be
horrible. This still isn't a
better
bad
than flat
mod.
defense.
Yeah, but this one. Let me just hit it once. Because if it hits there, like, there you go.
Boom.
So here we can give this to him,
Pop that in.
and it
Yeah.
has everything we need. You actually don't work your mods to the highest potential.
Yeah, I like my top whatever mods
Like this could be.
are good, but there's like a middle ground of my mods that is that needs some love and attention. For sure.
Who's this piece of shit? Who are you? Who are you?
Um,
I don't even know.
TIE Fighter pilot?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, TIE Fighter pilot.
Hey, Melkasel. See what we can do here. Probably easiest to change this one because that's a piece of shit mod.
That's a terrible mod. Yeah. Toss it, bin it, garbage it.
I'll get him a new mod.
That's fine. Yeah.
Why is your... Don't people usually... It's still slower than I want. But it's
Yeah.
much better than what it was. But the good thing is, oh, there you go. This is
Yeah.
the culprit.
That's the problem one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we found it. All right. Oops, there you go.
Feel free to kill my boss.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, we'll
defunding
replace it.
I'm defunding your bounty hunter, sorry. But yeah, a lot less health, but
344
we
is
have
great.
protection 344, a little more armor and more damage, I think is what you want.
That's miles better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, while the health is nice, it's just
262.
262 is
62.
not the best.
Yeah. Oh, but 344, this is good. Okay. Here, let's do this.
Yeah, I have 0 filters.
Man,
That's
can
what
you?
you were looking at.
It is. You can't see my face, but I made a face.
I can imagine it. Well, because as I was telling you, I mainly use hot utils for
Yeah, I get
my
it.
mod work, so all
Okay,
my
so
filters are saved on there.
but I like these because they all have like offense percent except for that triangle. All right, so
Much better.
yeah,
And Radis is a lot more useful now with the Datacrons and such.
even before, like he's still useful because I like you see DTMGs on defense all the time. I don't know
Yeah,
about you, but like
like
I see him all the
decent.
time. Like the higher you go, like because DTMG, like right now he does have offensive capabilities, so maybe more people. But I think people would switch him out with like Iden for some reason. I don't know. They're like, yeah, let me just like throw Iden in here and put DTMG. But like he's still very useful in offense, especially with his Datacron. On defense too, he's really strong.
Yeah, I've put him on defense a few times with A2SO Cron. It works. It gets me some holds actually.
These are horrible. All right, let's look at these. You got some Drogon abuse over here. All right, filter secondaries offense percent. See what we got here for options. Snips. I'm
Defund my snips.
yeah. I'm sorry.
He's already
yeah.
He's already
It's
not in a
good.
good state. Let's just make it worse.
No, I'll remod Snips, but she doesn't need like 23 some, you know? Like she doesn't like same thing as like Terran Malicos. He doesn't need 20. I would rather switch these, like give Terran Malicos the 10 and Drogon the 21. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do because I'm still gonna like look through these, but yeah, I'll probably do that. So let's switch these, get his speed a little higher. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So confirm this. A little more damage, a little higher speed. Let's go to your Terran Malicos, and then we'll give him the little slower. Like he doesn't have to be crazy fast. He's assisting. He's usually like I still think you have him a little. Yeah, so a little. You still have some decent mods on him. I just
You
love
think
the
he should be a little
off.
slower?
I think he's fine where he is. I
Okay.
think like 340 or 240s, 230s is perfectly
Move
fine.
forward. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need him crazy fast. Usually he's with Seer anyways. This is kind of a
Yeah.
piece of shit mod right here. I don't know if I would
What's the Vader cross? What's on the Vader cross?
offense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I want to get
Um,
potency on him. I don't know if you have offense with potency. Yeah, I didn't.
um,
But it doesn't matter. I would like to defund your Vader. Why? Do you want to put Vaders here? I don't think it's like necessary. Would you? It would make him a slightly faster, and then I can take Idens, put it on Vader. But do you use your Iden?
um, not really. I mean, I have her Omicron. She does actually counter some teams, if you put her on offense.
Yeah, let's
Um,
do this.
but
I do like
she
this
doesn't need to be
more.
fast.
I like everything about this, to be completely honest. Like 240, I do like him in the 240s at least. So
Mhm.
245, more damage, more armor. Let's confirm that and let's find a new thing for. That's funny. We took one from Joe. Like you're like this is too good for him, and then we ended up giving him the better. Yeah, but that's totally fine. Malicos is a very important character, more important than Vader.
Absolutely.
I'm like stuck in the wire. Sorry. I'm all kind of awares. All right. So how's everyone in chat doing? This is I will say this. Chat is like the deadest in my mod workshop. Like, hey Iceman, how's it going? It's a BV. But yeah, this chat is always, and I get it where they're like a lot of people are like, well, except for the wolf because he's very knowledgeable, but everyone else is just like won't give any of their inputs. But no, it's fine. There's not much interaction. I did make this live because when I did it as a pre-recorded video, it did do much better than the live one, but like there's just no interaction, you know? And it was just me telling them
Yeah.
like click the diamond. The diamond. The diamond, click it. Like that was like the whole I was like stop.
Oh,
But
well, I mean, I'm glad we could get you actually doing the
yeah.
working the controls so that we're not fighting over
Yeah, so you
what
don't.
to put.
So we're not taking it back to kindergarten where you're like the diamond. Yes. Let
Which one's a diamond?
me. Yeah. Hey, Pancake, how's it going? We are gonna change your mall, so we'll save that. We'll
Yep.
we'll slowly defund mall as we go through, but we'll save like mall and snips closer for
Yep.
last.
Yes.
Uh, where were we at? So we just yeah, Vader.
Yeah. Vader. Yeah. Vader can definitely steal some of Iden's mods. While she does have her uses,
Yeah, well, I'm not
I
gonna.
feel like she doesn't need as much speed as she has.
Yeah, so I don't mind changing her. Yeah, because she doesn't have to be fast, and she does need the six stop mods. You're just
Yeah. Oh
driving.
yeah.
Then don't
Adventure.
type while
Yeah.
you're driving, dude. With Thrawn, we got to fix that
Oh.
later. No, we did that earlier.
Yeah. Thrawn. Did we end up taking that mod from Tron?
Yeah, we did.
The cross? Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, so let's look at this potency primary. So, because we could always change this, even though that's a really good mod. Man, this is so good. But I don't mind giving that to someone else.
Steal them all.
Yeah, I don't mind defunding Maul.
Because
What piece of shit character is this? Is that Magma Trooper? What is that?
yes, yeah, no, it is.
Okay. I 100%. I have no qualms with defunding a Magma Trooper.
You should. 2 weeks ago, I was remodding for 3v3 or whatever, and I looked at my Magma Trooper, and I had some of the best mods, some of the better mods on my account,
Uh-huh.
on my Magma Trooper. There might still be some more. There might still be some more there.
I'm making your Darth Vader substantially worse. Like
Go for
there's
it.
no I don't know. Hold on. And these are he just has like the sets that were on him were good, but I'm probably going to be stealing some of these for other characters.
Steal them all. No, Vader can take some pretty bad mods and still, because I'm in a small guild, still have uses for me in TW, which is basically the only place I use them besides fleets, obviously, but that's just needs 6 dots.
Yeah, because I don't want to take Iden's mod. Drive it. You're going to get pulled over, Enigma.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is fine. Whatever. I'm defunding your bounty hunters. Anytime I see a bounty hunter with a decent mod, I'm like, okay, that needs to go. It's Dad Bod Boba.
You don't like them? Dad Bod Boba, take them all.
I don't mind. I don't mind them. It's just they don't really have a good. They're just not that useful anymore. Like unfortunately, they've just fallen off. They really have.
No,
When you have everything, it's like maybe cleanup, like maybe a cleanup. You know,
they
but
still have some uses against Radis
mhm.
right now.
Yeah,
That's
but
kind of the only full team, like non-cleanup use that they have at the moment, or at least from what I've found.
man, I should have stole Iden's mod. I didn't know you had like the worst mods in the world for on her. Who did I take that potency one from?
Uh,
I don't remember. If I would have
was it a Magma Trooper?
No, it
I think
wasn't
it was
Magma
Magma
Trooper. I don't think it was Magma Trooper. We'll go through, but I didn't. Iden's mods are horrible. Like they're just really bad. The stats on them are bad, but like the sets, like because you just have like individually like decent mods on her. But look at the sets. You have like
I have a tenacity triangle with
you have only a potency set on here, like the rest for damage. I'm
I
probably
honestly
gonna.
I don't know why I have a what was a 20 something 23 speed mod on her. So
Yeah.
these are right now. These are my kind of chip only mods.
Yeah, pilot mods. Those are decent mods.
That's why the sets are messed up, because I don't care about the sets obviously for Defender, but
Yeah, I think I don't remember her. Let me. I think what I gave him was still better. Oh, I took it off of Sortie. That's who. Why do you have her so potent?
it was for the like support cron with Dark Trooper.
Oh, that counter? Yeah, that counter is gone. Yeah. Are you still using it?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Well, in freeze it just doesn't work. You can't ramp enough.
Hey, Pokey the Pickle. So he asked, do you use a guild template or something when you're using hot utils? Because they said that you have a lot of weird mod sets that hit decent benchmarks.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because your benchmarks, I think a lot of these are just like higher relics. So if Relics, if you have good relics on your characters, it does wonders for the needs for their mods. And you can hit, because a lot of times you have to like overly mod them to hit certain benchmarks. And then if you have like R9, R8s on these characters, then their thresholds are just like crazy high.
Yeah, no, if yeah, it's probably all relics. Yeah, I don't use, like, I know like Hot Utils has a tool where you can mod, basically you can automate mods for certain characters and set benchmarks for them, but
Yeah.
I don't use anything like that.
Okay. I like your gas. That's how I tell people to mod gas. I don't know why. If you people have like R8, R9's gases, and then they're still running like a protection primary triangle, like just juice up that damage. I don't think he's good against Quad May right now, but otherwise, I don't think he's like too important of a character. All right, let's
Does he
revisit.
do well against Padme?
Yeah.
In honestly haven't used that before. I just Bane Gladme.
Um, protection. I don't want to change that. Well, so let's change this one. Let's do protection or that. All right, so I made an impossible filter. All right, so let's see what we got here.
Make my Boba Fett mod if it's.
Well, it's a piece of shit mod.
Oh no, not yet. Never mind. I just
Yeah, piece of shit mod for piece of shit character. So
I thought it said 25 speed, not 15.
no, I'm trying not to. This is the one I think I landed on, but it has offense, not protection. And the problem is, I don't think you have a lot of good. Yeah, because look at that, 7%. I don't think I could hit these thresholds unless
It wouldn't get there, no.
yeah, because I have to sacrifice something here. Yeah, see, because like if I equip something like this, you lose out on a ton of like a decent amount of
Oh,
damage. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Um,
That because it's not like. And while I would like to keep his survivability, I don't. Why is brother, brother, brother?
um,
Why is
I have no words.
brother? What is this?
This is the issue with the account.
It's like Grogu needs all the offense. All right, here let's see if I because that you lose tons of protection there, but you gain offense. So here, let's do this.
Well, I mean, I think some of the protection is some of the protection counting off towards the circle mod not being there.
Why do you have a protection primary on Riva?
Let's see. I don't know.
Should be health.
I mean, it mm, health. I think it's because as you saw earlier, I don't have a lot of health
Yeah, health with health.
primary arrows. Yeah, with health with health and health.
I
So
could see that. See, and I don't want to like slow down your maul because I like maul fast, but you don't. As weird and why like tech shouldn't tech have like a speed set?
I think the reason he doesn't have a speed set is because right now he's fast enough for for what I'm using him for, which is nothing right now. Um, I mean, he's a decent plug and play in a few teams for TW that I use. Um, but right now it's just a I don't need him. I don't need him that fast.
Let me see if I.
Not bad.
Yeah, overall, not bad.
More
Faster.
damage, tiny little bit of loss of protection, but that's not bad at all.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
We do have to see this one because I just took Riva's mod, so I may have to like change that back to something else.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do for. Is that an offense or health? Well, we have to
That
fix
was
that. We have to fix this set anyways
yes.
because I don't know if you noticed you had 3 offense and 3 health.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
All right, let's go offense here. All right, let's.
Oh,
Okay. There's no way. What?
wait, what?
You don't have any offense primary with health?
That that can't be right.
Yeah, you don't.
Really?
0.
Um,
Interesting.
hmm. I guess that's why I had a protection mod on.
Interesting. Clicked the wrong one. All right. All right.
That's um.
This is fine. More damage. Like she was missing the protection. So the speed is negligible. I don't think you care about hitting 300 speed. If you want, I can find
No,
one more
no, I do.
speed somewhere.
No, I don't
If
care.
you just want the vein. Yeah,
Absolutely not.
here you go. Yeah.
Yay, 301.
Yeah, 301. 800. Does this have good offense percent or something?
I think
What was the other
this
one?
one is.
All jokes aside here, let me revert back this. 8, a little bit of health. Yeah. But honestly, this one's probably better with the health percent anyways.
It is. I like it.
It was a joke.
I don't care about that speed as
Yeah.
much.
All right. Yeah, I'll confirm that. All right. So we did Maul, right? Did third sister.
Yeah, Maul's done. Um,
I think you probably just don't have the potency primaries for this. Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
yeah.
You're a piece of shit. All right.
Oh my god. See, Magma Trooper. You know, you really need him to have good mods.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know the
So
secret?
you want her potent, so like and more speed. So she's still useful. I don't know. More useful than Magma Trooper. I'll say that.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, Magma Trooper has to have the best of the mods.
Of course. This is what I'm saying. I don't like. Yeah, when I was remodding for 3v3, I was moving some mods around, and I just looked at Magma Trooper, and it was he had even better mods. He had much better mods than what he has right now.
Mm,
12%.
I guess.
Fine.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot of survivability, so I don't hate it.
It's good. Yeah,
It's
it's
better
fine
than
with me.
I
I mean,
honestly it's better than the offense,
that's all he
so
does. That's kind
I
of
mean
all he does is survive.
yeah, and his like I think you're just going for like crazy fast speeds, which is important. Um let's see if I can get him a little faster somewhere.
Oh, that is one thing that I did make a note of
What's that?
is Visas has some pretty solid mods on her, and I'm totally fine
Defending
cannibalizing
her?
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do not. I mean, I used her on defense with Ray, um,
Well,
and Datacron,
she's still
but
good with she's still good in a Star Killer team,
yeah, no, I use her. Yeah, she's great with Star Killer. I use her a
but
lot,
she
especially W.
but she doesn't have to be crazy fast because she gets plus 70 speed. Yeah, these mods are I'm willing to cannibalize some of those later. I don't mind giving her something like this.
Now slow her down a little bit.
Hmm. Let's look at this. What are your damage here? 11k? I don't hate that. For damage.
I think yeah, my Star Killer mods are pretty solid. I'd say.
Well,
I mean, it could all use some work. That speed mod there, but that mod, I need to calibrate that mod. Once I
hey,
get some more.
hey Omega, how's it going? Omega Tsunami. Are you Omega in Discord or are you someone else? Thanks for the first time chat though, by the way. Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I mean, stats wise, it's fine, but there are definitely better modes on the account that could be moved to Star Killer.
Why do I say the sortie counter is done? Because what it was countering is gone. So the cron for the crons that got dusted, we used it against what do you call it? Quad
Queen
May?
Amidala?
Yeah, Queen
Yeah.
Amidala with the Padawan Obi-Wan cron, and the Padawan Obi-Wan cron is dusted. You can still use it, but it's not really. It takes apart a few teams, and it's not really
There
needed.
are
You can
better
just
counters now.
yeah, you could just bane it now. So
Yeah, it was great while Bane was kind of like a 60% counter.
yeah,
Um,
but now it's like a
but
90.
now yeah. Wow,
Yeah,
it's not. It's so weird. Like, I don't know if people know how to play it or what's up with it, but the stats are. It's so much better than what the stats say it is. Even though the stats say it's like 92% or whatever. Like you should be winning that matchup every time.
yeah, it does. It's just not necessary if that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, the counter still exists. It's just not needed. That's the thing with it is it's just fallen out of use.
How this your dash is so fast without a speed set. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I don't know. I think I think mine's in the 340s or 350s or something, but I do have a speed set on them. So this is kind of insane.
I I love Dash. Dash is such a good team right now um with an attacker cron, with
Hmm.
an attack again cron. It can beat so many things. You just
Yeah, I do like dash.
cron on there
In threes,
first, and
yeah, in
yeah,
threes, dash Han Chewy is so good. In fives, I like you can do variants of like Holdo and Nest, and like you have the roster to do that. I personally don't have a home for Dash and Fives just
Mhm.
because I don't have the because a lot of those characters that make Dash good are not main line like Vandor, Chewbacca, Hondo
Yeah,
because Afra is 100% like a luxury legendary. It's just
it's yeah, it's hard to find it's hard to find the resources to put into Vandor if you don't. There's just better places to put your resources. As I mean, as much as I love Dash, it's just a luxury.
you don't have a protection primary tenacity mod. Arrow. You have
I
some
guess not.
holes. You have some holes in your
I have
account
some
that
holes in
I've.
my mod.
Yeah, that's a little surprising.
Yeah, I do for sure. I have a lot of holes in my arrows.
Yeah, that's good. All
But it's
right.
good. Yeah, it's good. It gives me something to work on.
Yeah, good. All right. So what? Let's look at Padawan Obi-Wan. He's a really good character right now. Make sure you have all the. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
What's his
my newer
speeds?
teams I would say are modded pretty well. It's more there's always just the older teams that have fallen out of favor or teams that have lost their Datacron or whatnot that I'm still kind of holding on to like good mods on. Um, that's really what it breaks down to.
I'm changing your Jedi Knight Luke.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. I would like him a little more faster. Like the damage is pretty negligible, but Jedi Knight Luke has a lot of like a turn meter gaining mechanics. So I think,
He
yeah.
probably doesn't need to be as fast as he was.
Well, I don't know how fast he was, but I would rather the 10 extra speed and the extra damage is good here too. So it's like offense, defense, health, all these stats are good on Jedi Knight Luke as well. And then having him like 230 from 220, super negligible. Can't win them all. All right, so I'm gonna do this because you're mods, man. All right. Mark 6. Um, speed. You're killing me with these mod filters of yours. You're making me
Yeah,
use
sorry about
all my brain power to remember. Like people are probably like, "Man, this guy remembers filters just like off the top of my head." You're making me use all my brain power. All right, so there you go. You're
that. Nice,
welcome.
wonderful. I can't get that lucky. If I tried to slice that, it would end up on flat offense like that did every single time. If you need more slicing material, feel free to do some crystal refreshes. But
Look at this.
yeah.
Oh man.
Use them all. Get unlucky.
One more. Come on.
Do it.
Come on, baby. Just give me the one. All right, 4. Okay.
No, there's more.
All right. Come on. There you go. 27.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Um
But yeah, I mean, feel free to steal all those Tuscan mods. I have zero use for them in
All
5v5
right.
or
So
GW
do
after.
you see this what I just did here, like this mod filter right here? So
Or yeah, yeah, yeah.
here, there you go.
Wow.
So so go here and these. So this is automatically set for you to do your calibration, to do your slicing, and pretty much it's the 6.1s or 6A I still have here because you can calibrate these, right? Like obviously
Yeah,
that one you don't want to calibrate, and these ones like the 40s. Well, you never know. Like if they were like 5 and 5 or
it,
something, I don't know.
yeah,
But like you can slice this one has potential, like all these have like huge potential, like these I would just slice to 6A, these I would slice and get them working. But do you see like all these have easily the potential, like all these technically you rate to go to 6A to try to hit that last slice. Same thing
yeah,
as these, like these need to be sliced. So as you go through, like this should be your slicing, like all these greens, all these blues should be worked. These purples, believe it or
yeah.
not, should be worked. All
Those like
these,
4 hit, 20 speed mods. Yeah,
yeah. So everything here and above should be sliced, have the potential to be sliced to 6A, or at least until they stop. So 6A, 2 calibrations is what I would do for them, for all
okay.
these that are here that are
All those.
purple,
Okay.
like so pretty much from this mod up, and just over time as you work, like just take them up until, because all these have like huge potential to be sliced. Down here is where like you still can because they're still technically, and but these greens right here, tons of potential just here, because if I you had the material, I would slice every single ones, and you have tons of hey, thanks for the subscription, that was super loud. But like all these, like I would love to slice this bad boy right here, like oozing with potential. Look at that.
Yeah,
So like all this stuff, like from here up, should be worked and sliced one time, or even all the way up. Like they still have decent potential. These can still slice them, especially if we find a 3 with 18 here. Let's see if we can find a 3 with 18. If that's like no, but these like if you don't have much to work that week, then these can be sliced one time and they can still be like plus 20 some mods, which are still
yeah,
really good for your account. And what I do is I prioritize things I need first. Like this, oh, that's a crit chance. That's a piece of shit. These no, like the 3 with 17s, this has potential. So these 3 with 17s are what you're looking for. These 4 for 17s, if you absolutely need them for something like health with health, and you're trying to work it for like an important character where you just want that extra, like if it rates to take to 6D, yeah, 6D, then it rates to get to 6C. So once you work through all these, you can start going to these 17s and start working them. But if you find these 3 with 17s, these are super high priority to take up
must
because,
slice.
yeah, because it could be like a 23 and then a 29.
Mhm.
So, but the like 3 with 17, 3 with 17, 3 with 17.
I have a decent amount of them. Yeah,
Yeah, so these all oozing the potential of what you have sitting here is like unworked is super high. So you can continue working your mods, but I don't know if you see me working through my mods weekly or if you've ever watched me.
yeah,
These would rate to like I would slice them one time, like even though it's kind of like a piece of shit mod, just slice it one time. See? Like
it's really luck. I
you're
gotta start
like
streaming.
you're like, oh, whatever, but um it's not the streamer luck. It's the way that you hit the buttons. So those are still decent to be worked. Let's see if I can find another one. So like this one. This one's still good. Not all of them are. Not everyone's going to be a banger, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like all
yeah.
these.
No, and
Uh,
it's
these
definitely an area where I've gotten lazy.
these are
Um,
kind of like piece of shit mods. So you can for piece of shit mods like this, right? Um, if you had tons of extra of these, like right now you don't, so I wouldn't work these 14s. But if you were like, if you had like hundreds of these for whatever reason, just because usually there's like a mix mash of these in the older ones, like it's okay to slice these to green just to try to like, because if you hit it one more time, right, and it hits like 6, then it's 4 for 20 and it comes back with its potential. Like it's already below the standard of what I want. But if
Mhm.
you like for this one a crit damage, I would like slice this just in case I hit that. And like it didn't hit, it's dead to me, you know? But
Yeah,
like ones that have the right primaries, like these 13s, I would probably just leave where they are. But these 14 ones, if they have the right primary and the right set, like this one, Master Qui-Gon shouldn't have this mod, by the way. We'll take a look at it in a second. But like if we let's see if there's any one more that could use a has higher potential. Not really. This one's like still kind of a piece of shit mod. You do need more health with health, so I'll slice this one, but nope. Sorry. So I used all your stuff. I'm
no
gonna
worries.
add Master Qui-Gon. But I still feel like you had some like decent mods there. But I like survivability on that, dude. But
Yeah,
you have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of potential left here. So
okay.
you just have to like continue working through them. Just 2 calibrations. If they're like 19 and above, I would still take, and 4 hits, I would still take them because they have the potential of still being 25. And even if they're like 23 plus, they're still good, especially for what you
Well,
need.
yeah,
And then just focus on the primaries that you need first, and then also like these green ones. You know, greens are easy because they're relatively cheaper than the other ones. If you look at it, it's like 5 5 10 10, which is relatively cheap. So you can like go through, work your greens, especially these like 3 with 17s. Just slice all those and then just cut from the ground up on your 6 dots and work through them is what I would be doing with this stuff. Even these, like just as you're done with the week, like this is too good of a mod for that character, but like just
okay.
same thing like this. This is way too much speed on set. But like just slice them and then work it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
is
we'll do.
here just for that.
Thank you.
All right, now that we kind of finished all your, but you got 227s today. That's good.
It's wonderful.
I don't remember what else I sliced for you, but I remember the
There was a few
227s.
other speed hits. Yeah,
Yeah, so
better than
those
I would have done.
yeah, those 27s are good. But it's just working high potential stuff because there's definitely times where we didn't hit speeds. But and I wouldn't mind working your 5As, but you don't have your filters, and I'm not like from memory, I probably could build your filters, but it would take me a while, so I'm
But
just not gonna do it.
I can go watch your filter video.
Yeah.
I actually have your filters set up on my mini account.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'll just go and copy those.
Okay. All right, let's look at Gar and Stack because I don't think you have good. I don't think you have good tenacity mods. Like,
Not the best.
no, well, not. I'm sure they're fine, but I don't think you have like a depth of them, which is understandable. Like, who farms? You know, I'm sure this is
Yeah, they
okay.
just never really got farmed.
Yeah, I'm sure this stuff is like all right for what you need. I'm sure it like does the job.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the trap I always fall into is like if it does the job, sometimes I just don't consider like working on a certain set or a certain set and a primary too much on a certain character just because for me, uh, if it does the job, I just sometimes forget about it, and it just never gets worked on, even though it could be better. Um, it's it needs some work though.
Why do you have tenacity mods on Kanan?
Um, Another
Because
no idea answer.
he heals when he gets dots, right? Like I don't know. Like I don't
So
think I would.
it was it was probably a deal with what do you call it? Good primaries, bad, or good primaries and secondaries, bad sets, and it was just better than none. Here, 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I had a parcel delivery.
No problem.
Yeah, my Rolo
Yeah,
can also be sacrificed.
I defunded the crap out of her. You know. All right. There is a good Rolo counter right now because you have it. It's a good. It's
Yeah,
a
no, I have it.
yeah. So I would like Rolo stuff, but because right, you might as well take advantage of it. The Rolo Sana Staros cheese, or do you don't use it?
Yeah. No, I do. Oh, I did in fives.
Yeah. So
Obviously it doesn't work in threes, but
yeah, I would like to get her mods, but I don't think she needs like tenacity mods.
why not? Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know how long they said that they were aware of the unintended interaction or whatever. Saw some post about that, but not sure how long it's going to be until they fix that.
Yeah. Who knows? Might as well take advantage of it while you can.
Yep.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. This isn't like
I
a.
mean, you can take those trench mods too
I'm not.
if there's a better mod on trench
No,
because he's a threes team and then TW, and I'll just remod him for TW.
no, it's fine. I'm not. Like this is a kind of a piece of shit characters, so not the biggest of deals to get him. Hey, Darth Raki, how's it going? Yeah, his mods are good. Um, like this would probably be best, but I don't want to take. Do you use BB-8 for anything? Oh, here I'll use this. I've been defunding your your.
Oh, take them all. Yeah, I don't need my. I mean, what was that? Was that a wedge?
Yeah, I've been stealing stuff off your wedge.
Go for it.
The farm boy Luke.
Yep, sure thing.
I'll just take one of these. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, It's a lot better tenacity.
Yeah, now they're tenacious, so you can use them wherever. You can use them probably to counter gas or whatever if you need them for it.
Mhm.
But you just need them to you don't even really need them to survive because of they're unique. But yeah, you just need them to not be controlled. So 100, it's not perfect, right? It's not a ton, but plus 100% tenacity and what is
Better
this?
than where they were.
117 is not bad, and they're usable. This has a crit avoidance, not because I wanted it, but just because you didn't have like an
Yeah,
offense percent one.
yeah, best available.
Yeah, and he took it, and there's no tenacity, and I just wanted some of that tenacity. Crit avoidance isn't the worst.
It's not the worst thing. No, it'll do the job.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll have time to like rework your piece of shit characters. Just throw pilot
Not
mods
really.
on them. You know what I mean? Like on the
Yeah,
bottom when
yeah, yeah.
we're done with this. If like, hey Fury, how's it going? All right, so those guys did mall. So now your mall team's up and running. If you wanted to,
Wonderful.
I don't. This thresholds on this is fine. The damage is okay. I don't. He doesn't need speed, but I don't know if you have the depth for offense to make this happen, if that makes sense. Let's take a crack
I
at it.
bounty hunters. You can always steal their mods.
Yeah. Do you use Grandmaster Yoda a lot?
Um, only in like I mean, right now he actually has some decent uses with the Jeticrons, right? I run more Jedi teams, so it's useful to have uh more depth on my Jedi for more splits. Um, but besides the crons, I mean, besides like
I found some pilot mods for you.
handheld, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to keep this. We'll see what it looks like, but just putting on what we had available, you know.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's going to be better than what you had. What's up with your? I'm gonna take a look at your Master Qui-Gon.
Is that my master? I think that's my
Oh,
Qui-Gon.
that's your normal Qui-Gon?
I think so.
It's
I
so
think
it's
that's
so hard to tell.
if
Okay,
I had those mods on my master Qui-Gon, I would be incredibly surprised.
yeah. I don't know if it's worth it.
1K offense,
Yeah,
similar
for
health.
like 27 speed for 1K offense, pretty much. I'm not too sold on it. I would have liked. I don't mind just because the mods we have here are just like pretty luster lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Let's work. Let's see Snips and then see what we can do there because she still
She
needs.
has a bunch of gar garbage mods on her right now.
Yeah, where's she at? The Snips. Yeah. So I would rather fix hers because 100% she's being used somewhere,
Oh, yeah, no, she is.
and she doesn't need like crazy fast, so we can just like fill in. Her protection's pretty low. Um, such depth in these, in these mods. Uh, feel like I can take that somewhere else. Hold on. That's really good mods there. Yeah, I guess this one's fine. Still, it's okay. It's not as bad as it was. But I'm changing this one. Let's see. Offense percent. Yeah. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's much better. That's much better. Yeah. I mean, especially taking that Sabine mod's totally fine because Sabine is a character that is
Well, I'm a
probably need to redo anyways.
yeah. We're gonna redo her. That's what I was planning on doing. Like right after this. Um, let's look at Sabine's. See what we can do here. I'm about to wreck some lives here. All right. That's fine. That's fine. This one needs to change. Ooh, this needs to change.
Yep.
We'll take a look at that. That I thought I must have looked at that and thought the potency was protection. You would never be a soldier, take orders that are stupid and will get you kinked. I don't know what that means, Andrew. Mm.
A lot faster already.
Yeah, this is. I don't. I like the stats on this, but I'm not like sold on it. I like the offense. You know, is that a speed set? What am I doing? What is this? Yeah, that
I
was
think
a.
that mod was on there.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it
Or
was.
did I steal it? I think I took that from someone. Like a dummy. All right, let's see. I think I clicked the wrong mods on her. My bad. Might be.
No worries.
Yeah, because I think there's only. Oh, I remember. I know who I'm gonna take this from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
How's the damage less than what it was before? Oh, because he had like offense primaries, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, no, his offense. I probably had an offense. More offense primaries on there, or was it? I think I had an offense arrow, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm cool with it. She doesn't need to deal damage, but her speed is important, her potency is important. Her
Yeah,
damage is also good, so I'm fine with this.
it didn't take too much damage. That's totally fine.
So
I
that's
mean,
good.
anything's better than where she was, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kanan. Let's look at this dude. Health. I want to look at her overall stats. So I think he wants. I don't remember if he wanted health with protection or health with health. Let me look at his stuff real quick. It's been so long since I've done his mods. Health with protection. Okay. Yeah, he definitely
Yeah,
doesn't
I
need
mean he doesn't need
this.
the best of mods, but
Well, he yeah, I don't think he needs tenacity and potency. Well, let's see. Like I said, he doesn't need. Oh, this is really good. Why is this so good? All right, let's see. This needs to be defunded. I feel like I can find a better home for some of these mods. Like Echo and her. I'm gonna change that. Zombie. That's, I don't know. This piece of shit character.
zero use character.
Yeah, I feel like this is too good of a mod for him, you know?
I don't yeah, I don't think I use Kanan enough for um for that mod. I mean like Sabine's obviously nice, like she's Phoenix too, but she's nice because of her cron right now. She has so many homes, especially in 5v5.
That's a good mod.
Yeah, that's another like sortie support cron team mod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would default. I don't know if you're still using that, but
No, I don't really have a use. I think that as you said earlier, there's just going to be better counters in GAC for that for the teams that I worked against.
it's a lot of choices here. Um, I gotta look at your Qui-Gon too, just to make sure. I really am curious. Like,
We got to make sure it's not the Master Qui-Gon. I mean, I would be incredibly surprised if it was Master Qui-Gon. That had those terrible mods on them, but
I'll just put on unequipped mods. I don't care about this dude to have like cream of the crop.
no, I mean,
15, sure.
he doesn't need anything special.
Yeah, it's still fine too. You have a lot of this one. It's a lot of offense. What did I just equip? Did I equip that one? That's a ton of offense. I'm gonna give that to maybe someone else. Oops. Go speed primary. Yeah, this is fine.
It's canon. That's
And then it freed up some mods elsewhere.
yeah.
All right. Tenacity. I don't know if you have the protection or potency.
I not available.
I don't want to make him slower, and I don't hate the tenacity. I'm not a big fan of this one though. Yeah, you fine with this one?
Yeah, I mean it's better than what was on there.
Yeah, a little more speed. Speed's always good. All right.
Do we want to look at that JML mod that had that 10% potency?
Oh yeah, yeah, this one. So go with protection percent. It's a little slow. Because this would probably be the best bet, but it's 6 speeds slower for, and his protection's still good. So let's look at this. You don't have a lot of options.
No.
Just if you keep working and then you find something better, then I would replace it. But like the potency's good, don't get me wrong, and the speed's good, and your overall protection is fine. So I think, believe it or not, looking at the stats for everything, I'm totally okay with it because it has good potency, good speed, decent protection. 158k is fine. But I don't think we have to change this. You could get to like 164k or something, 165, but it's pretty negligible. And I think the amount of potency you have makes up for it because potency is like really great for JML.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Like yeah, something like this could be improved on because it doesn't like the secondary stats are pretty crap, and then the
No, there's no secondary protect or I guess I mean there's flat protection, but
yeah. So there's nothing really here that's like this
there's
needs.
nothing better.
Yeah, this has potential. Obviously, you don't. I'm not going to slice it, but that's a good mod. Yeah, but there's this. Your JML is perfectly fine because when I looked at the overall stats, I was like, yeah, this is. I don't think I deep dive into each one of your mods, just because the overall stats of them were good.
Mhm.
All right, so we changed this one, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that was pretty funny. BB-8. I don't. Is there a reason why you go like, oh, for that counter?
For the same counter.
Yeah. Brief.
Yeah, that team was what, like BB-8, Sortie, Lobot, Dark Trooper, and E3.
Oh man, we
Oh,
we defunded your boss heavy. Same. Oh, we didn't even touch Fennec. A lot of times we thought real hard about it.
there was a lot of mods on Fennec that could have been.
Yeah. Here, let's do this real quick. Do you have health? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of like. We defunded him for like great stuff. Like, he's still good. He's still perfectly fine.
I think he's the same speed that he was
Was he
before.
three? Well, he's perfect because he's 326. Grief is 325. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I think we probably just gave him like Malls mods because we
Probably, yeah. But with that,
offense.
I mean, his mods don't matter too much right now to me.
Well,
I do have a set for him for GW, but right
well,
for like,
he just needs
yeah,
something, right?
yeah. He doesn't know. He doesn't need any fantastic
Okay.
mods. I'll just swap mods back onto him later.
So they all have mods now. Okay. So there. That's funny. What a roundabout way of, of modding. Yeah, but I'm
I mean,
glad.
it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, because I was gonna have to like I thought I was gonna have to slow down grief, but yeah, worked out. Defense, yeah, whatever. All right. Sexy Rexy. It's okay. Good speed. Jedi Knight Revan. I would love to steal these
Oh, we
for.
need to put that mod somewhere else. Yeah,
Well,
I think there's a cross.
we don't have to. But let's look
Just
at.
that you can mod. Feels like it's wasted.
Yeah, let's look at Leia's. Um, we do Leia's health percent. Oops, health percent. Go here. I need to defund that character.
Phasma.
Yeah. It's too good. See if we can find something here. We just took that from Darth Revan, but
That was the what he had a. Oh, that was the slicker.
mhm. Found it. Found the skeletons in your closet. So this mod must be very, very old. I would hope.
Yes. No, I did not just create that abomination.
All right. Let's do this. We take that from him. What options would we have to replace it? I'm sure we have something. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, yeah. I got it. I got it. Here. That there. Go here. I cracked the code. So if we do this, so 571. Negligible survivability, more damage.
Barely any losses.
More armor. So
No, that armor. Yeah, that's great.
everything's good. Let's see if I can make her faster somehow.
I mean, we can slow down Cat. That's always an option.
I don't want to take
Cat,
away 5% health for negligible speed. It feels like if it had also some health like this, but I don't know if that's worth it because you're losing, you know.
Yeah.
But this is fine. This 571 is honestly fine.
It's pretty fast for decently fast for Leia.
Yeah, because we're not gonna find like a perfect set for her because you have like really
No,
good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we can make her better, but it would just wreck too many.
Yeah, but this is perfectly fine.
Much else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
More damage, more speed. All right, and then we go to Darth Revan. Where are you at?
Darth Revan and
Jedi Knight Revan.
Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, the Revans.
All right, so if we go here, oh, sorry, what was it? Speed? Yeah. Where are you at?
Speed and health.
So sort by speed.
Where
There
did
you
that
go.
mod go?
There you go. So offense, and it has good health percent on it too. A little bit of potencies,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's great.
344, still good. Defunding the Phasma. All right, and then let's go to Jedi. Find a replacement because Jedi Knight Revan's still a good character. I don't want to like.
Oh, I use him.
Yeah,
A lot.
I don't want to destroy his soul, but health percent. We can find something here. Hopefully.
He can actually beat Gungans in 3s with Jedi Knight Luke and Hermit Yoda. I've used that a few times.
All right, let's see. Who's an ARC trooper?
No idea.
We'll find out shortly. Is that Rex?
It is what, 7? Yeah, that's Rex.
I don't want to take Rex's mod.
See, there's my Master Qui-Gon.
That's a really piece of shit mod. I don't.
Oh yeah, take that. I mean, it's not the best.
Oh, it's
mod,
really
but
yeah, it's really slow. Here, I'll do this.
Yeah, I don't use her.
Well, I'm gonna do this
Make her slow.
because she can be a little slower. So I can do this, and then take where are you at here for here, and then she's still like decently fast. But I would rather Jedi Knight Revan be the faster. All right, so what is this? I don't know if we have the strength to fix this. Why do you have like a crit damage set on Master Qui-Gon?
His survivability is more than enough. As is, so it's just taking extra crit damage mods that don't really have a home and putting them on him for extra damage. Because I mean, with Master Qui-Gon in especially in 3s, he's gonna be the last to die no matter what you do. And if he's like no matter how survivable you make him, it's just not gonna.
I don't hate it, but and honestly with your this is really weird to say, but with your mod depth, you cannot afford a fast and survive a fast like the sets he's supposed to have. You literally can't afford it right now.
No, I can't.
Which is really weird to say because you have good mods. You have really good mods, but it just you kind of hit your limit there.
Too much going on. Yeah, I have too much going on.
Hunter. Did you not have like I'm pretty sure Hunter wants like an offense set, right? Yeah, crit chance, crit damage.
But I don't think I have those sets available.
You need this crit chance set on what? No, no, I get it. All right, who's this? Who's that guy? What is
Death
that?
Trooper?
Is that Death Trooper? You use Death Trooper, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I use Death Trooper. with
Okay.
ETMG.
I'm gonna do some craziness here. I'm at 4%
Go for it.
offense. What a piece of shit mod. Great chance, huh? I'm gonna change that.
I'm just gonna run and use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Hmm. Let's see. Not a lot of crit damage stuff here, right? This is a good mod right here. Look at that. It's just like a fast mod. I don't know if I can find a crit damage, crit chance set here without sacrificing the damage too much. Plo Koon. Interesting. Hmm. There's a lot of mods here I want to switch around. This is a crazy fast mod. Jeez.
29 speed.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
love it on the Scout Trooper.
I want to make I want to switch this one with this one. But I'm thinking, do you use your Bad Batch a lot? Like, do you like Bad Batch?
Not really.
Not really.
I've used them once this GAC season against a Wookiee team. But they don't really need to be all modded all the best for that.
You're gonna have to remod your, or just throw pilot mods on your second sister.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna make him faster, so we'll go back onto him. You have your, this dude. Look at this. Look at this mod. It is insane. 29 speed on a crit damage triangle with 3.
It's a fantastic with offense too.
Yeah.
It's a great mod. It's probably one of the better mods in my account.
Yeah, it's fantastic. An amazing mod. Why do you have crit chance on Dark Trooper?
Um, That is a good question. I think I just don't have a better mod with a better
And a crit damage. Yeah, we're gonna
crit
fix
damage mod.
we're gonna fix your crit. Well, you don't need a crit damage mod on Dark Trooper because he doesn't crit.
It doesn't do crit damage. It was there for it was there for the counter for the sortie
Oh,
team
okay. Yeah, yeah,
because he would crit with his AoE.
yeah.
So he had his
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Do you want me to
yeah.
leave that alone?
No, I won't. I will not. No, I won't use that team.
Okay.
The only chance I use that team is if it turns out it ends up countering something, and I won't in like 5v5, and I won't figure that out until by the second week of 5v5 GAC. So I can always switch it around before then.
A conundrum.
Was that on Biggs?
This is Wedge or Biggs, one of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
do you
Take
need
it.
do you need
Destroy him.
Biggs?
No.
Okay. So a lot more crit damage, a little less overall. A little slower, but I could probably. I just don't want to slow down your other characters.
No. He's fine at 255.
Okay.
The only you really only need Cat and Echo super fast for
Yeah.
that back.
So
Um,
yeah. So that I think he's once he crits, he's going to be doing like a ton more damage. So even though you're losing 900-ish damage, having 72% crit damage is.
miles better.
So I do want to fix. Who was it? Um,
Dark
you're
Trooper.
no. Yeah, we'll get to Dark Trooper, but this guy.
Yeah.
I like him faster. Because you have to be using Zori, right?
Oh yes. No. I
Yeah,
am.
okay. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. All right, so. Oops. Crit damage. This is just too fast for Sith Trooper. Like that, and this has more offense and less speed. So I would rather switch them if that makes sense.
Makes sense. No, it's all good. Yeah, Sith Trooper doesn't need as much speed as he probably has.
I'm trying to see if there's an even. Yeah, whatever. I just need the
That's
speed.
fine. Yeah.
It's still pretty slow.
Um.
Like, because if I steal from Bosk, I'm gonna have to
Yeah. Steal
steal.
from Boss because Boss. Remember we got those. We found some. I think
Yeah,
we put Maul's pods on him. So
yeah. So I'm
let's go
gonna have
put
to
that on.
make what's his face
And
slower
then
too.
Brief.
Yeah. I would like this guy to be crazy fast. Protection 1923. That's health 24. I don't want to slow him down. That's health. Let's do this. 25. That's already crazy fast. Go.
Yeah, you can definitely steal some from my Inquisitors. I mean, they're without the crons. It's
Well, I'm gonna. It's. I'm only slowing him down
fast.
by a very
Yeah, no.
low amount.
Yeah.
But I think getting him as fast as possible will be good.
No, the speed. Yeah, the speed on him is more important than fifth brother.
Yeah. 347. I still think that's okay. The only way is if I just go without crit damage and put something else. John, I don't want to take that one. Yes, I still 347's okay. It's much better than
It's 281.
no. Well, he was missing the arrow, so it was like 310 ish. So it was in the 3 teens before, but 347's okay. Like 340s is good. Yeah, and then I'll go put the mods because it's not like I'm doing 1-for-1 swaps, so it's not like I'm slowing because Jin doesn't have to be crazy fast, right? So she's still good where she is. If I slow her down by like 3 or something, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So she was a crit chance unassigned. Yeah, so still 327. The crit chance, right? Offense?
That's actually, and she's slower than Radis now too, right?
Okay, her crit chance
What
is
did we move Radis to?
3. Oh, yeah, she's slower. 340 something? 344.
Okay, perfect. Because then she'll go right after Radis, and then I can give Radis turn meter right after.
All right. Go. Who did we steal the other mod from? Radis. Oh, Bosk. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss.
So what I'll do is I'll give him the speed one, I think. I'll give him Griefs, and then I'll take Griefs and give Grief this one, if that makes sense. So that'll still make Grief slower than him, which would still fundamentally make him the same.
Yeah.
As long as he has a speed set. I don't know where Grief is. We may be unlucky and he have like a health set.
I don't remember.
Let's do this. Let's look at Griefs. No, speed. Okay, 320. Yeah, so that'll work. So we'll give Bosk Griefs, and then Grief will take that one. Fundamentally, not as good of the team, but it doesn't matter. It'll slow the team down a little bit. So 324, and then Griefs will get 19. Still fundamentally not perfect, but good enough. 321. So it's like 3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see. So we looked at your Master Qui-Gon, we looked at your Padawan Obi-Wan. Han Solo. His crit chance is over 100%, so that's why we left it where it is. And 310 speed's
Yeah.
really good. So
Yeah, I think he's fine to leave, even though the sets are a little wonky. Um, he's fine as is.
We did Riva, we did Grand Inquisitor. Your Riva does not have ideal mods. But man, your TIE
Um,
fighter pilot is. I just need 6 dot mods. Because I imagine you don't use him for the ground.
I use him with DTMG.
Do you? Do you want me
Yeah.
to change his mods?
Um, what do you remember what I had on there? Was it
It must have been a speed set or something. Because, yeah, whatever.
yeah, that's fine.
351.
Fine. More than fine.
What? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's two 27s.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess 351 will do.
It's fine. It's acceptable.
Yeah. All right, trench, all tenacity, whatever. This looks fine. Health, tenacity, health, health. Okay, yeah, trench is good. All right, Zori. Zori's probably fine. Health, health, crit damage. Yeah, this is good. Speed's 312. Yeah, it's whatever. Jar Jar, no, we did not take. We thought about it, but we did not do it. Fifth brother, we just took a mod from. He's still over 300.
And
All
he
right.
doesn't have the speed set yet.
Yeah.
His speed set's incomplete.
So we did take one from that was the one we were gonna give him.
Oh, the TIE fighter pilot was the mod that we.
Protection. So he wants health, right? Or does he turns his protection into health? I think he still wants health. We'll revisit him. So I can take this, give it to him.
Yeah, he wants health. He wants health. I just don't think I have it, or I
Yeah.
didn't have the health mod.
Let's see. Where are you at, Nihilus? Yeah, these are they're garbanzo beans.
I'm gonna check to see what his mods should be.
I'm pretty sure it's a speed set with a health set with all health and a speed primary. Yeah.
Oh.
I was right.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we can.
Speed, health. Lots of health.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be the fastest in the world. How much do you care about your Geo Brood Alpha? Like,
Not really.
you care about his
I don't.
speed?
No, I don't.
Well, he's still a pre-taunt tank. I could just take Pose and give him his.
Yeah, but his speed won't matter for.
Yeah, he's just the
for being a
pre-taunt.
pre-taunt.
Yeah, because do you like Nihilus? Do you use Nihilus?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I use Nihilus.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
So
I have Nihilus Kron and everything, so he's a very useful character for me.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's take this one. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, back to health. It's good.
All right, let's go. Let's look at Treya. She looks like she has what she needs. Man, you and your defense. All right. Yeah, it's not the worst. Here, let's see if we have a better, because she would like health without sacrificing her speed. No, we can't.
I don't think yeah.
Yeah, we can here.
Oh yeah. Those are probably some TW mods on Phasma right now.
Yeah.
Phasma actually still beats some star killer.
Yeah, I have Phasmacron. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, so your Trey is a little better. Phasma's crap. Your Nihilus is better. Let's look at your Savage. So, hear me out. Hear me out here. Your mods are absolute garbage. So let's work on these. I know you're gonna be like, he's just a tank and he just sits there and he does his job, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do
Fancy.
like. Wow, this is horrible. Is this Darth Maul? This is Darth Maul, right?
This is Darth Maul.
Okay.
It's a raid mod, maybe?
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, he doesn't need the most speed in the world, so because he gains a lot of turn meter.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not modding him for speed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a home for this. 21 speed. I'm gonna find a home for that. All right, I would like a 6 dot mod there just because. See if I can find something. You there. All right, so there you go. A little more speed. A lot more survivability.
Crit damage is nice too.
Yeah, crit damage triangle. A lot of people sleep on the crit damage triangle for Savage, but like he he does some fatty
He ramps
damage.
fast. He
Yeah.
ramps so fast with the Nihilus Crown I have.
Yeah, so I do that's how I always have them modded because you never know. Sometimes you just have to you can use them for like solos. So, yeah.
Yep.
I
I
don't
like it.
yeah. All right. This is kind of butt, but it's fine. It's okay. I still like tenacity because sometimes I use them to solo some stuff, but you know, it's few and far between now.
Yeah. No, he's mainly just
He does solo Seer, Crew, Malik in threes. Just fun.
your crew Malicos?
Yeah, Maliko, sorry, yeah.
Malicos, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You though. Man, what a piece of shit. Alright, whatever. Do you care if I just like level this to 15 and equip it? Because
Now go for it.
it's still whatever. Like it's what something. Just you know, just a space holder.
He doesn't. I don't use him for anything basically.
He's
Besides
still
raid. He's
he's
technically a pilot, but I just don't
yeah.
use him for that.
Really, he's still good as like the third, just because he has a low priority for being placed. Hey, Grand
Yeah,
BKL, how
he's
you
good
going?
in I use him for Fleet Arena,
Uh-huh.
but not I don't even I just take 2 reinforcements for my Leviathan for GAC.
I would like to see your Omicron on your stop.
I can definitely get that.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity. I understand he doesn't need speed, but man, you're really like on that struggle bus. Mm, that's whatever. I don't care too much about him, but
He does. I don't
well,
really use Grievous too often.
well, when you
I
get
mean, obviously without stat on me, but
yeah, like I don't know, I would like health with health, you know?
yeah, probably better. I mean, this Doc doesn't. Yeah.
It's a good mod. It's not for him.
Yeah, he doesn't need that much speed. But it definitely could be put somewhere else.
Oh, what a waste. Because these have like good offense rolls, which are just like a huge waste for him. I defunded your second sister. I gotta give her better mods.
Yeah. He just needs pilot.
Yeah, pilot mods. I feel like your eighth brother should have better mods than this.
Um,
Not a big deal.
he could use them. He could use them for sure, and he would be great with better mods. It's just another question of where the mod's coming from, you know.
Yeah. How important is the potency primary for you? I
It's
get.
it's it's nice to have.
Hmm.
Um, is it that necessary with how little I'm using
Well,
Grievous?
it's,
Probably.
I think he has decent health, and he ramps his health. He gets a lot of speed, so I think he's fine right now where he is. Um,
Okay.
got a night sister. Daka, where are you at? Where are you at? Health with health. I don't know what you're doing for your arrows, but I feel like
I need to
you're
work on them.
yeah.
They're very lackluster.
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. Inquisitorious. Second sister. So hey, thanks, Potshot. That's so loud for me. Because I turned up the sound so people can hear you. It's like crazy
Is
loud.
it like follow like sounds on like Twitch or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like boom boom. So for Omega, would you rather her have 13 more speed? Or is it 13? 14? 14 more speed, but lose the offense percent and have a protection primary?
I'd rather honestly keep her with
The offense?
offense.
Okay, just
Her
curious.
offense is already so little. I mean, I know like adding 8% to her offense doesn't do much, but
No, it's fine. I'll give this to Embo over here. Yeah, so I'll take Embo's mod here. Crazy fast speeds.
Oof.
You have really good crit damage mods. Or a few. You have like
I have a few
weirdly,
very solid ones.
yeah, weirdly goods. All right, I'll take this one.
Still
Still,
above 300
still yeah. All
with
right.
no speed set.
Um, all right. So I took from Bad Batch because
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Solid.
I just want them to have the faster of the two, you know,
Mhm. For
because
sure. I mean, she's a pilot for me. That's
yeah. So feel free in the future to just defund her
yeah.
and just
He has an occasional use in TW, but I have loadouts for that that'll just load in and it'll be a whatever, and I'll switch it back. Nice mod for him though.
all right. So a little better on your speed priorities here. It's looking like this top part is looking a lot better. Like with Radis
A
here,
lot better.
Finn,
Armor higher up.
yeah. Like all these are appropriate. Yeah, the armor up here. So I think a lot of these are good. These are all appropriate. Your offense ones, your other stuff are like well modded too. Like all these very well modded characters. Your Geos and your Tuscans are weirdly well modded.
Well, Tuskens is for 3v3.
Yeah.
Those mods will all be stripped off very soon.
All right. Cal Kestis, are you well modded? Health, 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 health. Okay. That's all I care about. Yeah. I feel like we're at a good point with your mods.
Yeah, oh, it's miles better. I mean, obviously, there's still some depth work that needs to be done long term,
Yeah.
especially with the arrows.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, let's fill these in. What do you have here? I
oh,
don't
you
even
see
know.
everything?
Let's see what we have like for unequipped mods and see what we can do here. I would like to get some potency. Let's see. Let's see what we got here with potency primaries. What? Nothing. All right, let's go. Yeah, whatever. Oh, here. Good old magma. Can we just have her be all potency? Oh no, let's see. That'll really.
That would be the best, but I don't know if I have that. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
May
to me,
tr-
that's
may
much better.
may trip up a Wampa. Never know.
That potency high enough. Yeah, I mean, happens.
All right, let's look at your sortie. Do you still want her to be like super potent?
Um, I mean, if it, like, probably not. I mean, it's totally fine for her to have, like, if we have a bunch of leftover potency, yeah, like that's perfect. But as I said, I don't think I'm going to be using that counter, and it would require so much remodding for the other characters in that team that it's probably not worth it uh, just for one counter.
Dalton, I never said his mods were trash. Like from the right beginning, I said his mods were good. Let's see if we can go like a speed and potency set, maybe. Maybe a health set or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with your sortie, man.
Just put, yeah, health is fine if we have it.
Just whatever. Some
Fine.
some.
It's whatever at this point. I mean, don't stress too hard on getting her perfect.
Yeah. Obviously not the best. I think
Where
it
it's where stated.
took a mod from this character, which I
It's
don't know.
another sortie team character, so
Yeah.
that's
Whatever.
totally fine right there.
Let's look at these
Still
empty.
high potency.
Oh, you wanna? Let's see if we can find Shin some mods.
Jin is a weird character. She almost wants crit avoidance, but at the same time, I just don't like modding for crit avoidance, like
So,
specifically.
well, everyone has her modded for crit chance, crit damage right now. I don't. You have a lot of good crit chance, crit damage stuff here. Let's see if we can get that going. Let's just yeah. See, like,
Oh wow! All right, now which Wookiee is that?
do you use? Is this the
No,
good one or the bad one?
that is I cannot tell. I have no idea.
Either way, he can deal with shit mods.
He can lose it. Yeah.
Crit damage offense. Right here. Is this crit damage? It is. Means this one will have to go with crit damage.
It's the top offense punch, the arrow.
No, no, no. I like because I have 3 crit chance right now.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry.
Hmm. I guess I can do that.
Uh,
Or it looks okay.
that looks good. I like that.
100%
I
crit
like that.
chance. 300
A lot of crit damage.
crit
Yeah.
damage. Yeah. We'll have to give your what's his face his mods.
BB-8.
No, we
Is that
didn't.
who we took from?
We ended up not taking BB-8s.
Okay, sorry, I missed that.
Pretty sure. Where's BB-8? Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I didn't. Even though, man, I should have took that one. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. He does have a crit chance. I thought it was like an incomplete set. No. All right. I ended up taking Empire. So her
Oh,
cross
yeah.
her cross isn't good, but I thought this was just a pilot mod on him, so I figured I could find another pilot mod. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, your magma trooper was modded way too well for for what it was.
We can leave them with nothing on them too. I mean,
All right, let's see the best mods for Rello. I don't know if we're gonna make that.
I mean, the counter works and it's great and all, but Darth, mm, I don't know.
There, let's do this. It's also fine to do like an offense set. Let's go on a I don't want to like see what we have the dregs. Nothing.
Nothing left.
No, we can do this. It's not good, but it's something.
Mm.
And just do two. Whatever.
Yeah, mix them up. Doesn't matter. If if I end up using her with Sana a lot, then it's whatever. We'll just swap some over from the
It's
less
not.
used team.
The stats aren't horrible on it. It just has no crit damage. Hey, let's do this. I wish I didn't already. So I can, if I do crit damage here. Do you have a crit damage? You have some fast effing mods, dude. Just sitting here. Like, obviously not ideal, but
Yeah, it's totally fine.
so at least it's. I think this could be usable, right? I don't know. I
For
don't.
some, I don't remember the thresholds that she needs to be.
Yeah, but
She actually has
you'll,
some
you'll
speed threat.
yeah, you'll just have to go through and remod her, but
Yep, that's no
for
big deal.
for the dregs here, let's give Phasma just something. Speed mods. Oh, unequipped. Oops, did not want that. You really don't have any speed prime. Oh, unequipped ones.
Out. I'm out. You're sorting for speed,
Oh,
or
okay, yeah.
yeah, primary set speed.
These are still really good mods for for her. Like too good. Because she's not a pilot or anything, so it's not like she needs.
She doesn't even need 6 stock. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah, you have so many mods that. Oh yeah, Throne. We gotta find something for him.
Oh,
All right,
yeah, that was the yeah.
speed, protection, primary. Hmm. Gotta do the shuffle with the bounty hunters again.
Oh,
All right, speed, protection.
321.
I think Reef is 321. Oh no, we took his mod. All right. What we got? 320. All right.
Perfect.
The works out. All right. I think we took the Imperial Trooper mod.
Yeah, range trooper.
He doesn't have to be fast.
No. But I mean, if we have a, I mean, he's not a pilot or anything. He can take a.
I feel like I really don't. Let's go with unequipped mods. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't need anything special. Totally fine with that.
Yeah, even I think even 284s.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. Bigs. You can just
He can take whatever.
perfection. All right, wedge. I don't even care about wedge, honestly. Mando, did we take a mod from? We did.
Yeah.
All right, so offense. All right,
Wonderful.
we just equip mods on him. All right, Ninth Sister.
My sister's decently useful.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what we can find. Let's see unequipped, unassigned mods. She doesn't need to be crazy fast. She's a tank. 21 speed? Sure, why not? There's nothing here. Let's go. Trying to find a least useful character.
Take one of the Wookiees mods. Like the I think
Yeah,
there's a Tarful mod down there.
what about him?
Or yeah, Sidious is good. Yeah, I don't use him for except for raid.
Yeah, his Kron is dead. Long live his
Yeah.
Kron.
It was fun.
Offense? Ugh.
That's fine. I
Nah.
need a. She needs some.
Let's see what. There's two here. Do we have protection percent, maybe? No. Health, health. She wants health. All right, let's see who can. The bottom dregs.
Tuscan. Pick the Tuscan, Bob.
This one? Well, I would need
Yeah.
to change one of these other ones.
I don't know. My Tuscans can be left alone.
Hmm. We should rework your Marin mods actually. Oh, that's 99. How about just a protection primary? How is this? Like, like,
This is what it's getting stopped. What we're getting stopped on.
yeah, this is maybe. No, he's in your trench team.
Yeah, yeah. I just take a Tuscan. I don't use Tuscans except for 3v3.
Oh, yeah, but then I have to replace this.
Oh, okay, okay. There's no health mod on.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
All right, so oh, whoops, that was this one I wanted to take. Revert that one. Yeah.
Boom. Pretty tanky.
Do you care about your your bigs?
My pigs? No. I don't use him. I mean, he's a pilot, but I don't use him.
Yeah, I don't. I guess sometimes you can use him, but he's just like even not having 6 stop mods on him. I don't think it's a big deal.
No, it's not a big deal at all.
All right. I don't think we're gonna have a health primary here for him. Whatever. When did we take this?
Aw. No idea.
Sorry. I'll go fix him in a second. South Rebel Scout. He does deserve mods. Good chance, I guess. That's a
Yeah, that's fine.
decently fast South Rebel Scout.
That offense one.
This
Unless
one?
you think health.
Yeah, I was gonna go with this one, health.
Okay. Yeah. Either way.
Go honey.
She can take any mod. I'll just she'll get a fresh mod set for GW. So I don't care what mod set she has right now.
The set's still good on her.
Nice.
Oh, whoops! I gave Shinhati. All right. Yeah, I got to do this now then. Yeah, it's funny. I forgot to change it back. It's just health, offense percent. That's fine. She wants protection. Do this.
We can give him another pilot mod.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I don't care about your magma trooper. Sorry.
I don't either.
All right. I don't really care about any of these. L3. Like, you do health or protection.
Either, you know, whatever's available. Nice.
Piece of crap. All right. You never know with those.
Yeah, sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah. I wasn't counting on it, but
You can't.
think about just taking this one.
Cool.
Or maybe Phasma.
Probably Phasma's the correct call.
All right, tech.
Oh yeah, he needs one.
I think I can make this work, maybe. Yeah, I don't think we have any unassigned ones. Okay, if we do this, offense protection, no. Yeah, it's whatever.
271. Yeah, that's good enough. I just throw whatever on him.
Yeah, you literally have like crap mods on this guy. All right, defensive. Cross.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh, that's good. Wow.
Yeah, so oh, it's flipped wrong way. I was like, what? Yeah, so I feel like this is a good place.
For sure. I mean, it's so much better than where it started.
Yeah. So, oh, it was a good. I don't know how long did we do this for? 3 hours and
Wow,
30 minutes.
we really got into it.
Yeah. All right, but
Wow.
yeah. So thanks for coming to my mod workshop. Biggest account I've remodded so far. So it's definitely interesting. So oh here, did we finish your first order or did we take Phasmas? Yeah, let's
Asthma needs one more, but
yeah.
it can be whatever. Looks good to me. It's not the right set, but it's
Yeah.
fine. I probably have another speed something somewhere.
Oh yeah, you don't have a speed arrow. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Let's do this.
I mean, you can kind of throw whatever on there just because it's useless outside of DW.
Yeah, I
Just
would
swap
still
it for
like something here. You know what I mean? Like, I would
yeah, no,
like
I mean,
to.
nothing
Oh, here you go.
crap, but
Whatever. That works for now. A little space holder. It's
nice.
still whatever. I don't think you'll ever use Phasma in GAC.
Unless, yeah, unless she gets like an insane Datacron, then no.
Yeah, then you can remod. But yeah, I feel like this is a good spot overall for your mods. Your speed priorities make a lot more sense now, I would say, from like the top of your roster. Looks a lot
For
better.
sure,
A lot more
for sure.
usable stuff.
Some of that older stuff that I don't use anymore has moved down now, which is kind of what I was looking for exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, just a GAC stream. I'm gonna take a break. Lately, I'll say this: I haven't been really streaming GAC all that much lately. I don't know if you guys have been noticing. Not because I don't like GAC or anything. It's just I have so much other content I would like to make that I feel like I have to prioritize my time, and I just haven't been focusing on GAC lately. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe when I start having more time or something. So my dog Captain Amazing, he's been having a ton of health problems lately, so I've been kind of like cutting back on spending some more time with him just cuz it's a lot of stress on my wife, and he's just he kind of has to be watched 24/7. So I've been spending more time doing that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, looking at all your mods and stuff. This was interesting for me. I was a little hesitant at first when I looked at your account because I was like, man,
Yeah,
this is a huge account. But yeah, I feel like with our prioritization, how we worked everything, just how your mods came together, I think we have a good product here, a good end result. So thanks
yeah, I'm
for
loving how it's looking. Thank you very much.
yeah, absolutely. So, everyone, I guess we'll hang out for a second. I'll get you all rated out to the next person for YouTube. So, I'll take care and I'll